Whoa! Whoa! We are here.
And we're back.
That we are. This time, call it popular. Why not?
Well, I mean, it fucking wasn't popular. We got DMAC'd hard last week.
What did we do last week?
I don't know. You can see it because YouTube said no. They said, fuck no, you're not watching it.
You're not one of the boys, you're out.
Tried very hard. You really struggled to watch it.
Yeah, no, we are. I think we were delayed on upload by about 4 days because we had to go through 17 copyright strikes.
We did have that discussion midway through the podcast too, didn't we? Of like what we could get away with. We'll mute the sound. No. 20% is all you need. 20%. Bum bum.
No, it's not even the sound. It was everything. It was
the video.
It was just fucking all of the above. They said, no, can't have it.
Just straight from somebody else.
Look, I thought we were in a bit of strife when I saw the Premier League intro music come on. I was very nervous for us.
Well, I'm glad you could hear it because there were some things last week we couldn't hear, and I think we've figured that out.
Yeah, I think so. Uncle Cheezel, no, it needs to speak up a bit.
Yeah, I can't back the uncle. I'm gonna have to call him Cousin Cheezel. Confident enough with the uncle.
I think I said last week I'm old enough to be his dad. So we'll go to that. Papa Hendo. Anyway,
it's got a nice ring to it, actually.
Maybe we're on something. Let's go. Introduce the guest of the week, I suppose. There you go, mate. Sochas in.
Good. Unpopular guest of the week.
Unpopular. I don't know. I'd beg to differ.
Still no Scott Flanagan, so.
Depends who you ask. If you ask the one that wanted to be the guest this week, probably unpopular. Everybody else will be happy with it. Our new Canteen lady.
Yes.
Can you show
Lucy, if you will.
Can you show us your tuck shop arms?
Lucy,
you don't want to see that.
Fucking hell. Rough. But yes, you are the new Canteen manager.
Yeah.
How are you finding it, mate?
Very busy, actually. A lot of Friday mornings at the club.
Yeah, it's
heading
not
for
ideal,
deliveries.
Covered in mosquitoes?
Yeah, it hasn't been ideal.
You must have plenty of time with the groundsman because I reckon he's there on a Friday too.
Yeah, I've had to actually check the field at times, so.
Fucking speaking of the ground stuff, how much sand did we have to shovel on Saturday?
Too fucking much for a Saturday, let me tell you.
Look, I'm glad I got there a little bit late for that, to be honest, can't lie.
So I'm on holidays at the moment, right? And you wake up Saturday morning, you've got to go and check the ground at 7 o'clock in the morning. Then you've got to go back, get your gear, go to Bunnings, shovels, rakes, the whole shebang, and then go to work. Manual labour on a Saturday morning when I got 4 weeks of holidays. What an outrage.
I'd say suck it up.
Well, funnily enough, we did, and we got some good results too, so it was worthwhile.
Some good results. Others not so good.
Yeah, one washout, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was completely washed out.
Yeah.
We'll get into that shortly, but
yes, I think.
Yeah, it's a sore point for the weekend. We'll get to that later on. Anyway, Azzurri news for the week. Not much.
No, very quiet.
Our famous little co-host over here in the right in the pink shirt has decided to release his own TikTok this week. And he's the fucking Austrian Ed Sheeran.
I was hoping it wouldn't be released to the people, but...
Fucking you posted it in the group chat.
No, I didn't.
Where did that link
No, it was on Facebook.
Oh.
It was on Facebook.
Well,
so the greater community.
Oh.
And then TikTok being a worldwide audience makes it arguably worse. But, yeah. So, funnily enough, I haven't had a view in Austria yet. Canada,
I'll make
England,
that happen. Don't you worry.
the States, Australia.
Wow.
Mostly.
I'm glad you got some from Australia. It would have been fucking weird if you didn't.
Yeah. But
have I seen that, or is that the one I commented on?
No, it's a different one. You have to go to TikTok for it.
There's one with a loop station too. I'm actually literally thinking he's Ed Sheeran in disguise.
Could be.
Incredible if true.
Yeah.
Could be.
Pulls off the fucking red beard real good if it is. Fucking hell.
Yeah, mine gets like that if it gets a bit long.
Did you say red beard or red bear?
All the above.
Ooh. A nice little segue, is it?
I had one of those on the weekend.
How good are they?
It was
Did they bring back your childhood?
It's a reminder of some long nights and mornings.
We do need to clear something up though. I got informed on the weekend that there isn't a red bear on the phone.
No, a little bit of criticism for you boys actually on that
What's
front.
on there?
That's a silver bear. Yeah, that's
Would you call it a polar bear or
You know what? I like polar bears. Let's
keep them cold?
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
I would have put it out there, but like, I didn't really give a fuck what's on the can. What's inside's fucking
that's right,
mate. It's fantastic shit.
Yeah. Except for the complaints about the pineapple, but no one wants to drink it, so I got off with another flavour. Yeah, apparently passion fruit's the go.
So we're gonna have a.
No, we're not deleting pineapple.
All
Put
right.
my foot down.
Well, if we're not
The
deleting,
treasurer right now is saying we're not paying for any more red bears unless there's pineapples involved.
if we're not deleting pineapple, let's delete
How about we don't
new.
delete any flavours?
Let's delete new and bring in passion fruit.
How about we don't delete any flavours and we just add passion fruit to the repertoire?
I'm in for that.
Yeah, there we go. That's a much better idea.
Yeah,
Problem
we can do
solved.
that.
Yeah.
Problem
It's
solved.
only speed such has got to tick another button, really, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the same morning at the club, isn't it?
It's the same Friday night, mate. Put the red bears in the Mozzies. You're good to go.
Yep, that's right.
But other than that, this week we had Broads and Mickey run the Newcastle Marathon.
Newcastle Marathon this week. I think the Sydney Marathon's coming up down the track.
So they ran it on this weekend? Or
yesterday. No. Yesterday they ran it.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
While our girls were busy getting smacked by Merriweather. We won't talk about that result.
Ooh.
They're a good side.
I heard they had some on the centre half.
And a gun right winger.
Really?
Really. Well, it was an A grade side. Look, to be fair, we've put them through their paces in pre-season. 2 games, one against an A grade side, one against an NPL side. The NPL game they won. So
how?
We may or
should we criticise the coaching for the NPL side?
We may or may not.
Was it Nico?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely criticising it.
Yeah. We may or may not have had the first grade spine in our side. But we also, that's only 4 players. There's
4 players does not make up 11.
No, that's right. There's 7 more players to go. And it was 37 degrees. 37 degrees for our girls. They're at the beach. Or in the pub, one or the other. And yeah, we beat them 4-3. I'd just like to make a reminder to Nico about that one.
Yeah, I blatantly saw that there's a fan page made up for Nico. Maybe I should shut that back down.
Should be just a memorial page for in memory of Nico's coaching career after the Azzurri E grade women's side beat them 4-3. Never you forget that.
Oh dear. Well, back to Mickey and Bodes on their marathon running.
I think they ran close to 3.5 hours.
I know, that sounds like torture. That doesn't sound like fun.
I actually don't think Broads finished, to be honest.
Ooh, I did hear this rumour.
Precautionary stop after about 20 kilometres, maybe.
That's still a lot of running.
Yeah, ridiculous amount of running. There's
more than I'd run in
for that.
3 weeks.
Absolutely.
24 kilometres, I would be calling it precautionary for me. I'd be calling it done. Cooked. Go home.
Yeah, I'm probably closer to 2.5. To be honest with you.
The old 12-minute run's enough for me. So.
Yeah, the 5-minute run at start of training's good enough for me. That's it. I'm done.
How do you get away with only 5 minutes?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I walk for the rest of it.
Well,
they take 5 minutes. Have you seen how long they fucking go for? It's the world's longest warm-up. There's 6 cones, which is normal, but they're spread 10 metres apart.
I did say
fucking unbelievable.
If you could set up a fucking 10-metre freaking thing, I'd hate to see your measurements, mate, because the freaking rugby league would be playing on a 400-metre fucking pitch.
He'd be doing the carpet factories out of business, that's for sure. He'd be selling more carpet than what it's worth.
I'm glad you're not an electrician, because fuck me, you'd be costing us in some cable. Jesus, measuring meters like that, you fucking idiot. Pest. Oh, I forgot. God damn it. Whoa, pest.
Well, you snuck 2 in there, so how long was that? 7:52. That's longer than this week, so we'll have to try again next week.
Because it was 9 minutes last week.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're getting faster.
That, you pest.
Getting faster.
Yeah. Other than that, well, boys for running the marathon. The 3 of us in this room probably would have fallen apart after about 400 metres. And well done.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say.
Well, you talk about falling apart. I've mentioned it every week on the podcast now. I'm back. I wouldn't call it fit, but I'm back.
You were on the bench.
Got me 10.
You got on the park.
Yeah, I got 10 minutes in reserve grade. 2 minutes after I came on, we conceded a penalty and conceded a goal. So we were cruising until then.
Were you playing in the back line?
No, attacking midfield.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
In behind the great Chris Bailey.
I was about to say Dylan Hogan might need a swift headbutt for putting you in the 10.
I'm a 9, and that is all I am.
Yeah.
I think we've established that now.
Single digits, not double.
Right.
Yes.
Too much running involved.
After seeing it, to be fair.
Too much running, hence why I didn't do the marathon.
Yeah, it's fair enough. I suppose we better review the weekend's games and talking about you segueing, getting on the field. We played Swan Shit. Or Swansea, whatever the fuck they're called.
2 grades did. One grade didn't play.
Yeah, 1 grade may as well not be a thing. But we'll talk about that 1 grade that we were both a part of it.
Yes.
I was part of it for a much shorter period than you were.
Yeah, I think about 39 minutes you got through, which is a great effort from you, to be fair.
I believe we'll touch upon it, but how do you think we went in the first 39 minutes whilst we were on the park? You were the skipper of the day?
Yes,
congratulations.
Skipper.
Yeah,
thank you very much,
congratulations.
and thanks to everyone who backed that decision. Very much out of the blue.
Who was supposed to be skipper?
Me.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It was supposed to be. It was probably meant to be Ollie because he's been at other weeks.
That's why I asked the question, not to be offensive, but also suck shit for coming second. So
yeah. So 1 and done for my captaincy career, I think.
No, I think with a result like that,
He's got a much better record. So
hadn't he got 2 wins?
No.
One win.
Win,
Well, it's
loss.
one more than Socha, so...
Yeah, but he's had one more game. So if he gets one win from the next one, technically it's the same,
Righto, Johnny, give him another go.
Yeah.
I reckon I'm betting one more go.
I mean, at least Ollie could keep 11 blokes on the park. I could not do that.
Got out of control.
I'd like to say that the, what do we call it? I don't even know the word I'm looking for now. I'm lost for it. You might have it. We
Unlikely
for shit all the time. Yeah, we'll move on. I got the red card. I'm not going to lie. We'll talk about it now.
Yes.
I got kicked blatantly in the ankle. And I believe the following words were, "You're a goof, mate." He responded with, "Well, don't be a fucking pussy." And somehow I get sent off for calling him a goof.
Look, from 80 yards away, I'm going to have to back you there.
And I didn't see it, so...
Yeah, well, I mean... I don't know. I'm just lost for words for the whole thing. Essentially, it's... Thank you, producer.
Yes, thank you.
Service.
We've done well here.
We're not great. We've actually got a producer.
We've really got a
We
good
are
line
coming
here.
after Joe Rogan, I tell you that.
Jesus. No, so the red card, we are going to freaking appeal it because I'm not having 2 weeks on the sideline first calling someone a goof when I got called a fucking pussy in return.
How do we... Let's go through the review process. How do we review it? It wasn't a let's do it. It was a how do we do it?
Yeah,
More
I mean,
so.
if the profits from the Canteen and the Red Bears are going towards this review, you better win.
Because it's
if we want passion fruit in there, you need to win.
I believe Scott Flanagan said he was going to represent me, so it's in the bag.
I'd
He's either going to win or bribe me with crack.
I'd take Truck Max services.
Yeah, what's Truck up to actually?
I don't know. I'll ask him.
It's usually on a Tuesday night, isn't it? A tribunal here.
No,
When the NRL does it, but we're the same.
Thursdays, because it's Tuesday they review it. Thursday you go in for your thing, and once you've appealed, but
you'll be a busy boy.
Yeah, probably, but it's not going to be hard to get off when it's clearly stated on our video. But I said goof, and he called me a fucking pussy. So
Is
she's
it?
just got the old.
Have you heard it?
Yeah, I have.
Interesting.
Ooh.
It's the old flip-de-doo. I think she's got the wrong person. She's carded
Bit
the
of-
wrong guy.
bit of
She's
mistaken
right.
identity.
Yes, that's the one. Bit of the old Daniel Sayers mixed knees mix-up at Westlakes. Bit of that. Bit of controversy.
Almost like a Facebook post comment. We don't want that.
Or a reaction.
You know, on 8 weeks for, what was it? A
Facebook comment.
That's bad.
Jeez,
That's bad.
that is rough.
It's very bad. It's almost as bad as being called a goof.
Well, they shouldn't be such fucking idiots.
Fair enough. That'd be a fucking idiot you want to get called on. But yeah. But we did have a funny little interview with the Swansea head coach.
Yeah, we were lucky. An outsider from the Hexham Post managed to get some time with... I believe his name was Ivan Swanshitsky.
Yeah, that's him. Ivan Swanshitsky.
Yeah. Someone that's very close to the camp, an insider, if you would.
I believe he's a Scotty Flanagan fan.
Swanshitsky or the insider?
Both of the above.
I mean, who's not a Scott Flanagan?
Yeah.
If we're being honest with these.
Very
ourselves
fair.
here.
How long? I'll just segue for a second. It's not a segue; it's a sidestep. How long until this just becomes a Scott Flanagan wank
What do you mean?
podcast?
What do you mean?
There's
It has.
a reason
well,
why
that's a
my
good point.
hands are out of shot.
There's a reason why we have it from the stomach button, the belly button up.
That's a very good point.
All
got raging bonus.
Oh, you've definitely not seen it from my end. But anyway, this is the little interview that we had with the Swansea head coach.
Yeah, we received this earlier today. So
Just come by Azzurri Post. We've got a PO box, funnily enough. It's called Azzurri Pod PO. And we'll get such as
Hello. Terence Tortoshell Jr. here from the Hexham Post. I've been lucky enough to get Ivan Swanshitsky here from the third grade coach of the Swansea team. What are you drawing currently?
Taking some notes on the third grade fixture from the weekend. Just wanted to point out that I think the main player from the weekend that got himself sent off bit of a dickhead. I think he got stuck. This is a pretty poor drawing, but he's a bit of a goof.
Interesting that you think that. What do you make of the red card from the weekend?
I think, honestly, the word goof is very offensive to people from Swansea. Hence why I've gone out of my way to make a point that number 23 is a goof, and he can have that because it's almost a racist term in our freaking town there, you know. Yeah. So just watching back this game a bit, but I'm just trying to take down some notes. And one thing I did notice is, if you can see on at the moment, the corner of the ground something representative of a swamp. Look a bit like this.
Now, are you aware that Hexham is the highest rated playing facility in all of Newcastle?
I'm not surprised, but that one corner was very shit.
There was rumours that you wanted to call the game off like last year as well.
Yes, well, I walked over there and, as you can see, I'm wearing my lovely socks and sandals, as they do down the main street of Swansea, and I put my foot... Some would say this resembles what the ground looks like. I put my foot in, and it was... Some would say a little bit soft underfoot. When I've got webbed feet, it doesn't fucking matter because I'm from Swansea. But, you know, we wanted to say to the referee, can you go check it out because we don't want to lose today.
There's rumours of going around, speaking of the word soft, that you're soft.
Yes, I am. A little bit.
A little bit pudgy,
Little bit.
perhaps.
A little bit. It's probably because I did some weird and wonderful things in Tamworth one time.
Well, mate, this is interesting development.
But I will say this, I'm going to, if this idiot from Hamilton Azzurri goes in, to the tribunal to come back on the goof claims, I'll be going in there with these on, and I'm going to bloody do this to the bloke. Get some.
Now, before we go, because your time is precious watching this absolute atrocity that happened on the weekend, what's next for you and your manipulation of the Zone League third grade competition?
I'm going to continuously pay off the referees. I believe it resembles something like this.
Money, which Swansea has plenty of, and I believe the People's Club, the perennial battlers, do not have.
We get lots of grants. Do you guys?
No.
Oh, sorry, hang on. I'll resemble what our grants resemble. 4 mil. What have you got?
I am in no way affiliated with the club, but what I can tell you is they are very poor. Very poor.
Oh, sorry. So I'll do it like this then. We get 4 mil. You get this. 50 cents.
50. That's correct. Very true.
Okay, well, I've got some watching to do, and I'm going to see that the only win that we got on the weekend was from third grade. Look at me go, I'm the best coach at Swansea. But just remember, don't do crack with Scotty. Don't go to Tammy Pub with Scotty Flanagan.
Thank you for your time, and I hope you never win another game again.
Thank you very much. Me too.
We laugh, but that's come from an insider, as was mentioned before. There was no outside of that interview.
That did not look familiar at all.
No.
From the weekend.
He looks like a piece of shit.
No.
He is a piece of shit.
And if he happened to look like you, the difference is you are a piece of shit, so it doesn't matter.
The difference is he literally drew my number and then called me a penis.
Penis head, mind you. Penis head.
It's interesting choice.
I think you can get red cards for that. Oh, no, you can call them fucking pussies.
That's right. Just can't call them goofs.
It's racist
Yeah.
in Swansea. You heard it here first.
Yeah. Some other comments as well from the game.
Oh, interesting.
I was told to shut the fuck up by a little grumpy little boy.
Not a red card.
No, they didn't hear it, mate. Neither of them heard it.
Of course they didn't.
No. So I asked them about it, and they said we didn't hear it.
They definitely didn't hear my ankle collapse too when I got kicked in when I called him a fucking goof as well.
Yeah, interesting.
Are you still walking?
Just a bit tougher than them.
Well, don't carry on like such a goof, mate.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I guess, that's probably why I drew pictures of me. But anyway,
Maybe he's in love.
probably. He's a good looking bloke.
He did look to model himself on you.
He
Like,
looked like, he looked like he had very, very well shaped eyebrows.
they were thick.
Oh, very
They were
thick.
thick.
Impressive.
What I've heard from Terence Tortoshell Jr. is that he went home with a lot of fibres on his shirt from the moustache and the eyebrows.
Terence Jr. has actually spoken to Alex Evans. 'Cause
Why?
He's a big fan.
Is he?
Yeah, huge fan.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's
I'm pretty sure I saw him in the stands on.
Terence.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little likes to hide behind the scenes, old Terence.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Very in and out.
If he's not out reporting on Azzurri News, he's hiding in his shell.
As per his namesake.
So I think that's about as good as third grade review is going to get because the rest of it was about as good as the pus coming out of my kneecap.
Look, there is some positives to talk about. We
parts?
If you can talk
hit
about
the
it,
bar 3 times and we missed a penalty, so that's obviously gone well. It's better than the second, red card that we also received in the game.
What you're saying is, John Hurst, we need some shooting practice.
Are you looking for a centre forward? Because I'm available.
Look, if the said target is the bar, we beat them comfortably.
That's my challenge.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Suck shit.
Double points.
We've only gone and done it.
Smart from us.
Yeah.
Anyway, swiftly moving on.
Yes,
talking
please.
about reserve grade. Finally, the boys got on the board.
Yes, they did. Very good win for the boys.
Great win.
I don't want to be the one to say it, but
You
do
played 10 minutes, it's not you.
you reckon it was my inclusion? I didn't. I wasn't involved. Wasn't involved the first 2 weeks.
That is exactly right.
Was involved the third. All of a sudden,
Not about it.
the tides have turned.
Not about it. I would have preferred you to play 10 minutes off the bench in first grade. Then you could have claimed
It
it.
was unrequired. I didn't even make the bench in first grade this week.
That's fair.
My days are done. Yeah, your vote for
Yeah, it's fucked.
yeah.
Find
a new one. Find a new one.
Trying to be nice on the first day. Apparently not. You just got injured. I said that to you. I said there was a disclaimer. It would be Watto if you weren't held together by plasticine.
Which I
Funnily
am.
enough, we will move on to the Watto topic in
Yeah.
talking about first grade.
Yeah, but no, let's do.
But let's finish off
hold
on
that.
reserve grade. They were cruising. They were cruising.
Yes, they were.
Until we ran out of gas, and then we made it very difficult for ourselves. Left a lot of holes to play through,
Yeah.
and then
Questionable
from there-
substitutions, I thought.
mine being
Yeah,
one of
into
them.
the 10. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
thought so.
Chrissy Bailey into the 9.
Well, when you're 2 goals up, bud, isn't it a nice time to try things?
2-0, very dangerous scoreline.
That's what I've heard.
With 10 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put it out there, but there's worse times to do it. Worse times to do it. You could do it when you're 0-all.
You could do it when you're 3-0 down with 9 men.
No, that's probably a better time to do it.
Oh, actually, we forgot to mention Jason Delforce getting sent off as well, didn't we?
Yeah, he's got off really lightly there.
I heard there's a conspiracy about that. Would you like to hear it?
Ooh, love to hear it.
I love conspiracies.
He's away for 2 weeks.
That's smart. That's a conspiracy. That's just fucking smart, really, isn't it? I wish I could say I was away for 2 weeks.
Interstate for 2 weeks, so he's decided to give himself a holiday
Plus him
from
20
football.
bucks.
Yeah, but he loves the club.
That's true.
Loves the
Yeah,
Blues.
loves end of season trip.
That's
Yeah,
right. That's
Mainly.
Loves.
Let's go back to reserve grade because thirds, I want to put it in as far back pocket of my mind as possible because it was
Smart from you.
atrocious. But yeah, Resi's got on the board. Good win. Ryan Healy scored one and
Scotty Flanagan.
let the Wankfest could begin.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Scotty!
Off the post.
Off the post. It was a good finish.
Yes, yeah, what's good finish.
Fucking, I'm not going to
Great
talk about Ryan's
strike.
goal. Let's just talk about Scott's for the next 10 minutes.
Quick shout out on Ryan's goal before we get there.
I did. I said he scored.
Yeah. We're gonna watch it.
We don't have them goals.
Ah,
We've
okay.
only got first grades.
Okay, well then I do need to shout out Obby who made a run from the defensive
Actually, I
D
reckon
to
I can find that one.
the forward.
I can find it.
And I screamed actually to tell him to get off the ball, which is hilarious that I'm doing that. Here we go. He's right here.
This is why we've got a producer.
Yep. Producer at it again.
I say smart from the producer, who's
Yeah, well, let it speak for itself. I mean, Obby's got the ball now. Just
Go on,
have a look.
Going on an adventure.
I mean,
See ya,
I'm not putting it
son.
out there, but this is abysmal defending.
I mean, look at how offside Ryan is here, and he just
No,
there
he's
you go.
played it backwards.
It's a good finish, eh?
Yeah. Does he shank that?
But no one comes and celebrates with him, but I don't rate that.
Well, he didn't celebrate, and I have a big issue with that.
Yeah.
If you
I'd
score a
be running
goal,
to the corner. Oh, hang on, we've got more.
Are we allowed to find that?
we got Scotty's
We've got
goal.
reserve
Hang
grade,
on.
guys. This is Scotty
Yeah.
Flanagan.
Oh.
Hang on. Let me go get the fucking sawball.
Was that Cheezel? Yeah, it was.
Here's the cheese.
Oh, we're gonna
Ryan.
talk about the
Here,
cheese.
look at this.
Been an absolute menace.
Oh, what is that? Some ball from Ryan Healy, but that's a good. Oh, Scott, stop it.
Incredible.
Get the sawball in,
Incredible.
Amazing what crack can do to you.
Mm.
Fucking hell. Cracking a good haircut.
Oh,
I'm glad he took me
I
word.
mean, this is an air goal. Oh, no, it's Obby again.
Oh,
Yeah.
great stuff. We've seen
Yeah.
enough. We only
Great
scored
run,
two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Ollie Fowler just, I was
Mm.
going to say just quietly. Coming back, I've called him Jesus from the weekend. He was dead in third grade.
Ollie,
He packed it in for you guys.
yeah,
he
he
said,
did.
I don't want to play.
Exactly.
I don't want to be a part of this anymore. Packed it in, went inside. Oh, look, he's starting for reserve grade.
pulled the nails out of his hands, come off the cross and said, I'm good to go.
Moved
Yeah.
the stone away after 3 days, and out he walked.
He's a week late, really.
Yeah,
But
Easter
I
was
mean,
last weekend.
he doesn't want to take the spotlight, I suppose, and maybe wants it for himself.
Yeah, Easter was last weekend. Is that when Jesus was resurrected?
No,
Oh.
last weekend. Oh, so the weekend just gone.
Yeah.
Roofing.
Oh, yeah, Ollie. Right
Picture.
there.
Okay.
I was very confused by
I
that.
was
Wouldn't say
also-
I
rattled
assume
by
it's
that.
like the Protestant Easter, maybe. Or one of those Easters.
Was it
Bit of a rabbit hole.
Orthodox Easter was yesterday.
Bit of
wasn't
a
it?
rabbit hole.
I think
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Correct.
Did you know that Tasmania has Easter Tuesday?
Oh,
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. You live on your own island, and you still class as
you can have your own public holidays. That's right. I'm surprised they're not just a bunch of barbarians. Great basketball team.
Speaking
Great
of public
basketball
holidays,
team.
alongside the road, I reckon.
Can we complain about the Anzac Day public holiday?
Why?
Well,
It's on a Tuesday. It's fucking stupid.
Take the Monday off.
Yeah, we see.
Smart from us, though.
Yeah.
Having a pod on a Monday night, getting on the beers.
Very smart.
Very smart. I can't wait to come back next week, actually. Great. Thanks for the invite.
Via the votes. Boys, if you want, slot you back on next week. But word on the street for next week, we have a guest.
A guest.
A guest.
That's good because that's part of the podcast.
Yes, break out the fucking Sorbeline, because it's on, baby.
Oh.
I'll leave that to your imagination. Yeah, anyway.
So we're getting Bailey Cooper on.
That's Vaseline.
Oh, of course.
He shines in the fucking in the broad daylight, that bloke. A little bit of fucking Edward Cullen in him, I reckon.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, go out in the daytime and he fucking
Vampiro.
sizzles.
Like it.
Good looking bloke. Right, Braden, man of the match. El Presidente
Yes.
in reserve grade.
Yeah, that was a fact. Oh, did we have a third grade?
No.
No.
No, we didn't vote.
Not worth it.
I didn't vote.
I didn't vote either.
I didn't vote, but I don't have to.
I think you wrote up there, but it should have been me if I didn't get sent off.
Yeah, if it was my computer, that's what I've written.
Yeah, it's your
Not,
computer.
so.
We're not talking about computer.
Hendo, if no red card is what's written in our notes, and take that if you will. I believe from the statistician behind it all.
Apparently, I had 7 key passes.
Key
in the
passes or touches?
Passes.
That's
Go back and
impressive.
watch a film, it's
7's
great.
a lot.
I want to see Ivan Swanshitsky fucking.
Well, he'll be able to tell us.
Yeah, give us the analytics, but he's not like Dylan, so.
No, but he is a
stat.
he is a winning coach,
Correct. Johnny's not.
and he has $4 million.
In grants.
We have none.
We have 50 cents. Some would say better. Good quality music
Yeah, that's right.
in the club.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Pimp. All of the above. Probably get Z-Max for that too. Anyway, yeah, Braden, man of the match.
Yeah, he was very good.
He's a stud.
He's good looking.
It's that haircut, isn't it?
It's
just
actually,
sharp.
Tell you what, hot some of the zero news. I ran into him at Jasmine freaking shopping centre this afternoon.
Is he okay? Or
He looks fucking brilliant.
so you didn't run into him?
I said, how many times do you cut your hair? 4 times a week?
what was he doing there? A long way from home.
The president money must be good, huh?
Open Football Group.
Oh,
Doing
yes.
For a little shout out Open Football Group, Tom Kane. Doing it for all the refugee kids in Newcastle. Looking after them, giving them some good quality training in terms of football and learning how to, what are we going to call, mingle between different diverse groups and diverse ages. It's good.
Teaching them football. Maybe third grade could go and have a lesson.
Oh, they need some diverse lessons.
Yeah, I'm going tomorrow, actually. I had to sign up very, very swiftly.
Yeah, should. Yeah, if we could, I wouldn't put it out there again. If third grade could shoot, fucking hell, I wouldn't have liked to see that. It would have been a cricket score, mate.
From both sides.
No, they would have had 2, and we would have had 7-ish. I reckon, easy.
What about the third?
Yeah, how? Well, I mean, that's...
Oh, you reckon?
9.
You reckon it?
I reckon it peters out. It's a cancel out situation.
Yeah, right. Okay.
We'd actually score a penalty too. That would have been good. Anyway.
No, it was
the worst
Thank
thing
you.
I've
rough
ever
pen.
seen.
It was a
Sorry,
rough
Wilson,
pen.
but fucking, I'm not sorry. It was shit.
It was poor.
But Rezzie's good to get on the board.
Yes.
Happy days. Good 3 points.
They're back.
Boys got to sing the song for the
Pride
first
of the
time
club.
this year.
Pride of the club.
We got to update the fucking ticker this week.
Yes, look at that.
What do we got? There it is.
Yeah,
Came
very
right.
good.
But
Oh,
that-
Kano.
We're a step ahead,
We are
but
a step ahead. But oh, it's coming now. Oh no, it's not till Chris. How the fuck is Chris Buckley still there?
because you got
Because
stink.
third grade can't score.
Oh, he can twice.
I reckon Damo could have genuinely been the top scorer had he finished his dinner.
if he was quicker.
I'm
Possibly.
going to say quicker. He had one where he went around the keeper, could have finished. He had one where he missed from 6 yards. He had one where he just had to shoot. And all of them were three of my passes. I could have had 3 assists in 10 minutes, but he.
You would have got man of the match.
Yeah, instead you ended with a
Instead-
red card and 0 assists.
Instead, it cost you $20.
Funnily enough. Anyway,
Oh dear.
moving swiftly on. We're still talking about third grade for some reason. I want to put it in. Oh, it's this torture. This
Yeah.
is me watching Chelsea last week.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, and this week.
Yeah. We're not going to go into that.
No, 3 you know,
Yeah,
you know we haven't
I don't want to talk about the Premier League.
we
either,
haven't
actually.
scored in like 5 games or something. I think. Oh, sorry, we scored on the weekend, but
So same in
Before
first
that.
grade and third grade, but you know.
but I digress. Yeah, Brado man of the match reserves were good. 2-1 win.
Moving on.
Great cameo from me. To finish it out.
Good 10 minutes in the 10.
Couple of tackles, couple of passes.
Something. How's the body? Fucked again?
No, good. I'm back. I'll be training on Wednesday, and I'll be back in the.
Back at training, and then you'll be sore again for the weekend.
I'll be.
Won't play.
I'll be back in the first grade 9 on Saturday.
Huge call.
Big call. I like
Big
it.
call. Let's segue straight into first grade, and Kane only scored, so suck shit, you're not in.
A man can dream. I mean,
Yes.
no, you're right. First grade were terrific.
They were.
That was a great watch. I missed all but one of the goals.
As did I.
Because I was too busy with my dick out showering. So
I was too busy
utilising our
that's
ice bath
worse things.
facilities.
I was canteen lunch ladying and missed everything.
How are you on that?
Oh,
There's no other.
no,
bastard can do it,
I'm
or
a micromanager. I can't seem to.
leave it alone.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like
Yeah.
everyone damaging the ground. I was out there rolling the ground after every half.
And then until you weren't, and then nobody else did it.
Yeah, funny that. Funny that.
Actually, speaking of the ground, how did it pull up?
Brilliant.
Actually good? Or
Yeah, like
just that kind
pretty.
of shit?
Nah, pretty decent. So the far end, the shed, we'll call it the industrial shed end.
The industrial end?
The Raymond Terrace end.
I love that.
The Hexham Bridge end.
Terrace end.
Ah, the
Yeah,
terrace-
no,
Well,
the terrace end.
The bridge end's good.
Yeah,
The bridge end.
Yeah.
A little bit chopped up because a little
Right.
bit soft, but
Yeah.
nothing I can't fix.
Love that.
That's
How
incredible.
much building up do we think? 400 mil?
Whatever amount of sand we put on there,
It's going to be good.
that.
Yeah.
So like an inch and a half on a 5x5 area.
So just
So
go for another 10 metre spur, like 10 metre be 10 metre square.
yeah, the
to
problem.
that
So the
colour.
problem I'm going to have now with that being sand is marking the ground is going to be possible.
I mean, that sounds like a you problem.
That's fair.
Anyway, the first grade. Winners again.
Yes.
Another clean sheet.
No dirty sheets.
I'll bring back my my famous impression here. I fucking love a clean sheet.
Oh,
A little less Austrian this week.
yeah, he's less Austrian. This you actually sound like in this.
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I love a clean sheet.
Now he's back. There, Austrian.
He's back.
We're back. There he is, 9 viewers.
Let's just call out that as well. You're obviously talking about Alex Evans.
Correct.
Watch his celebration here after we score this goal.
He does. He runs from about
Yeah.
the 18-yard scoring end to
Yes.
the other 18-yard defending end like this.
Yeah.
Choo-choo!
Remember,
Yeah.
there was who was the referee? Used to be a Spurs supporter, and he celebrated a Spurs goal running away like that. It's very reminiscent of this.
I don't know what you're
Mike
talking
Dean.
Mike Dean.
Mike Dean,
Mike
yes.
fucking Dean. Yeah,
Yes.
that's him.
about.
Yeah.
Don't talk about him. He's a good bloke. It's the only thing that helped Tottenham win anything.
Yeah.
So we've got,
St. Totteringham's Day is coming soon, I
It
think.
is. It's
Yeah.
the first time in how long?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
You
No,
can't
no.
call it and not cop it a little bit.
I will.
You are going to win the league, so.
Putting the
doubt
mocker.
that.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
hope
sure
that
anymore.
That's just puts you on the fucking.
Also,
We're doing it to ourselves.
The more we talk about it, the more we'll probably get DMAX. So
Yeah, it's
they seem to,
we
they seem to
don't
get closer and closer.
Arsenal shit. Here we go. This is the highlights package from first grade. Just the goals, really.
This is shit.
It's poor defending.
It's poor
It's
defending,
good
but
for
they
Bailey
don't do
Cooper.
that. Like he's just made look whatever 40 something over in that.
Yeah, but
So
he's just not involved in the celebration
let's just
at
go back a
all.
little bit for a second.
What's this? Hey, no, go back a little bit further.
Yeah,
a little bit further.
Touch more.
Ready?
Look at
Ready?
it.
Ready?
Look at
Ready?
it.
Woohoo!
Oh,
He's not a fucking hurdle jumper.
But that defending is shit house.
It is shit house.
house.
Good finish by Bales, but love that. Oh, it's a fucking body, mate. He's a Rolls Royce. Look at that touch.
I'm a bit disappointed he didn't go for the header there,
He's,
but I mean, it
he's
worked out.
marketing it out of the
Look at us lining up here. but
possible price ranges.
Fucking hell,
Yeah.
it's
Boom.
turnstiles.
Smoked that.
It's turnstiles. Harry Bailey went a second there. You can see the little sparrow flapping his wings. Going,
Hungry.
"Give me, give
Hungry."
me."
He only just missed out on another goal, didn't he?
He must have
This
pause
is
it,
great
pause
from
it there
Ness.
because I've got some
This is
information.
great from Ness. I want to watch this
Pause-
a couple of
No,
times.
we're going to watch it. All right,
Yeah.
don't listen to me. Don't worry.
Wasn't he?
I'll tell you after.
That was a great
Oh.
finish, but look at this.
Fuck, that's-
good,
It's
eh?
a screamer.
If that place
It's
isn't
really
playing-
rivaling Robbo's from last week,
If
isn't
that
it?
place not playing in the 9 for us next year, I don't know what's wrong.
He
with
was dead set aiming at that fucking top corner, eh?
Yeah, you got him again. You can talk about the second goal when you get a minute. We'll just watch Bailey again and
Yep.
Look, that is lazy.
But
Where
what
was he
is this
going?
here?
What was he doing?
Evo.
Pay
Woo! Yeah, it's a good another assist for Evo, but I don't know how he gets an assist from that.
So here we go. Now that we bring Harry Bailey up again, Josie made a return to the grounds on the weekend.
Right,
Mother of Sparrow.
Sparrow.
He must have mentioned that he banged in a goal last
Who's
game.
that?
Yeah, she's come to watch it.
Mm.
Duck egg.
Yeah, I mean,
The old Sparrow's
I was gonna say,
back.
he didn't score one in 4 years. What do you think is going to change now?
She mentioned to me that she'll never come again.
Oh, fair enough. I probably wouldn't come either.
I wouldn't.
this.
No, not if Harry's not scoring goals.
I'm going to put this out there, but this is probably one of the best finishes you'll ever see from a 9. Bang, have that. What an idiot.
You got the whole park to aim at, and you kick it in. What a dickhead. Just on first grade, and we had on the weekend. we went into Hexham Bowling Club, our major sponsor. Shout out Hexham Bowling Club.
Love the bowler.
Afterwards, when we're sitting in the TAB area, old dude comes out of the bathroom. Nothing suspicious about that at all. Goes, how'd you go today, boys? Yeah, good. 3-0 win, first grade. Oh, yeah, good. Who was that fella that was screaming out the whole time that game was? We could hear him while we were playing bowls. He was bloody agitated. Oh, that's Jim Sneeze.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Good to know we can be heard abroad.
That's good. Love that. I hope they come and get involved next time and join in.
Well, we have had the committee members there before.
That's good.
Watching.
Actually, this is a bit of zero news for you. Brad and I had a conversation this week.
That's good from you two.
Yeah, it is. Smart from us. We do it fairly regularly. Probably over ran into him today, funnily enough. We're going to put some flyers out into the bowling club, try and get some people over to watch games.
Smart.
Yeah.
He's good from us. It's a great idea.
Try and get that integration so that our beers are cheaper over here. Come drink with us instead.
Speaking
can
of...
confirm, beer cards.
Great investment.
Incredible.
Speaking of... I don't even know where I was. Come back to me.
And we'll come back. What do you got?
Do you want me to take over for a moment?
Yeah.
I think you just had a stroke again. That's number 2 for the pod.
Quick shout out as well.
I had 2 last week.
Yeah. So this is 3?
Yep.
Shout out to Jim Sneeze, actually. It was for some hilarious moments with the Swansea goalkeeper looking for a ball after it had gone out for a goal kick. He instructed him to look in the bin, and the goalkeeper only went and did it. Quite funny. No ball in there.
He looked in the bin.
Yeah, he looked in the bin. Genuinely looked in the bin.
Should have looked for his fucking football career, the clown.
Yeah.
You can come back to me. I still haven't got it.
Okay.
I think you lost, eh? I think we just move on. Switch
I
on.
fucking worked
switch
hard
on,
to rack through my brain now.
Right, well,
Yeah.
this might help you jog your memory. We're
Yes.
now going to move on to the podcast player of the year.
Oh, no, I remember.
Classic.
I remember.
He's forgotten it again.
Azzurri fact, undefeated at Hexham in first grade. Still 3 years. Well, this is coming up 3 years we've been this, the 3rd season. Undefeated.
And it's
What a
like
fucking
carpet.
fortress.
Looking like carpet now.
How can you get beat at that joint? You can't.
Well, you
That's
do.
what I'll tell you.
I can tell you how to do it.
No, first grade can't.
You watch that, right?
Keep me away from that then.
Third grade doesn't make money. No.
Yeah.
Right, let's move on swiftly. Podcast votes.
Yes.
We're flying through it. I don't want to jinx it again because last time I said that we were here 40 minutes and then here we go. Fucking hour and a half later.
Oh, don't worry. We've got 12 questions coming up. That takes a fucking long time.
I have even prepared my answers.
You have?
Yeah, I have. Yes.
So it should
I
take 25
rewatched-
minutes, not 45
Yeah.
minutes.
12 seconds this week. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I rewatched the last week's podcast this morning, actually.
Were you able to hear the answers? Or
No,
you don't
I
need the
heard
answers, you just need the questions.
Yeah, I heard the questions. So that was all I needed.
Sorry, Cheese.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
That's probably partly our fault, mostly your fault.
No, hang on. None of it's our fault. I did say direct your mouth into your microphone.
I even said it through the podcast.
Correct. Right. Podcast player of the week votes. What year votes? What are we calling it? Podcast player of the week and year and
Podcast player of the year,
the votes for the
but
week.
the votes are weekly.
Yes, correct. Go with that.
I reckon we shut them off about week 15, so the last 5 weeks no one knows.
We shut them off at the turn of the year.
Yeah.
When we come back, once we've played everyone once.
Turn of the year,
Oh,
famously.
turn of the season, not like January 1st, 2024.
No, I mean turn of the season then.
Yeah, that's
When
better.
we've played everyone once.
Yeah, that's fair.
I did caveat
But we
that.
play Hamilton twice before we play Dudley, I believe.
Yeah, because we've played the last
Because we
two
played
rounds
round
already.
18
Doesn't
and
really matter if we
19.
give one more round of Hamilton, Newcastle.
Well, your
whatever
theory
the
goes
fuck
out the window, mate.
All I want is
Why are we
just...
arguing this? At the end of the day, it's
Because I'm trying to stretch it out.
I just want you to know what you're talking about.
3-2-1 Sochas for your podcast player of the week.
Yeah.
My
And this is on and off field distinction.
Yes, of course, and I cannot look past Cheezel for my 3.
Oh, hang on. No, let's stop. Now this is going to drag it out. That fucking idiot.
No, let me tell you. This is why he gets my 3 points. Couldn't turn the barbecue on, which is great. Swansea had to help. But in saying that, they did take out gazebo for said barbecue, so
About time they did some fucking work.
that's what I was thinking.
Because I can't play
exactly.
football.
Bunch of fucking rubber ducks.
Yes.
They got enough money. They should know how to work a barbecue.
Why don't they give us a gazebo?
Not like
Yeah.
our old hot plate.
Yeah, for 4 million, the barbecue should cook itself, as far as I'm concerned.
That's right.
4 million, we'll have a chef.
Yes.
4 million, we'd have our new Azzurri bar.
Yes.
Sorry,
Wouldn't
we
need to
digress.
depend on an air fryer,
Go on.
which would be
Sorry,
nice.
Cut you off enough.
No, that's okay. That's okay. So what was it? First of all, couldn't get the barbecue turned on. Someone had to help him. Second thing was didn't take the lid off before he started trying to cook an egg.
What a dense cunt.
Jeez, I love you. For fuck's sake, mate.
when I heard that had gone on, I assumed Dicko because he was very rattled by having to use the barbecue.
He says last week I've never been Hamilton Azzurri fucking Zenon award.
Here we go. We've got one of the taxmen here. Feel free to find him.
Yes.
He's literally in love with the Zenon award after that. He has to. I said to Braden, I said, fucking hell, it's going to be hard to top that.
Would it be rattled
quality.
or had by the barbecue?
Maybe all of the above. And then what was the last thing? Oh yes, he.
That's fucking fantastic. Someone please change his name in the chat. Dense cheese cunt.
What's a dense cheese?
I don't know.
Let's go.
Would you
It's
say
taken me
would it
40
have to be
minutes
one
to
of
get
them
the phone
soft
out,
cheeses?
Nah, they wouldn't be very dense.
Wouldn't they though? You wouldn't want a
I should
crumbly
ask
cheese, would you?
Snapchat AI. Have you had an experience with Snapchat AI yet?
No, I've heard some good things though.
Thought of the week at the end.
Snapchat AI.
What's the densest cheese in the world?
I'll just get it now.
We'll get your votes out while he's looking up
Yeah,
cheese.
yeah,
cheese.
and the last thing as well is that he tried to cook the sausages without taking them out of the packaging. What? Yes.
Well, just put the other ones were buying the sausages were Swansea people, so I'm not surprised he tried to poison
Well, you just put the whole
They're
whole
too
packet,
cheap. I've been
24
absolute-
sausages just on the...
I don't know the
Surely
exact
not.
circumstance, but there was someone made a comment about his the way he cooked the sausages,
That's he's funny, eh?
and he laughed it off in front of all of the Swansea fellas and just kept going, which I commend that. So 3 points to
You
Cheezel.
have 3 points, mate, but at the end of the day, you're fucking red hot in for Zenon at the moment.
So,
Yeah,
just...
yeah.
I'll
I'll give you
just-
some false hope with your podcast player of the year to then go into the Zenon Award.
That's the biggest contrast.
Mm.
We're going from fucking hero to supervillain.
I'll just chime in. He's a Kalari cheese.
I don't know what that is.
A very dense cheese.
I reckon he would know.
Yeah, he should know because he's fucking it.
Yeah. 2 votes?
2 goalkeepers union. Why I'm wearing this shirt actually. Would be Watto.
You could probably go either side. There's a
Yeah,
badge on either side.
true. That's very true. He was immense on Saturday, and rightly
He
the.
has nice hair.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Hair.
Shitty moustache and goatee, but
Yeah, that's got to fuck off.
He's too young to really grow into it.
good.
I
I
think.
reckon he should try and rep into the Ivan Swanshitsky style.
That'd
be
be
a look. That'd be a
Mm.
look.
that's what Josh McGrath's going for. You
Oh,
watched Regan
rate
Campbell
that.
Gillard from the Eels on the weekend. He had dinner at our place.
Right.
You know, we had a little get together, and
Yeah, thanks for the invite, you bastard. Thanks. Live around the corner from
you
me.
were busy.
No, but wasn't.
I'm
I
telling
was
you, yeah.
I was invited, but I was busy.
And yeah, saw that moustache. He said, "That's what I want." Turned up on Saturday. It looks good. It looks good. So I reckon
Watch this space.
we could change his name in the chat. Ivan Swanshitsky.
It'd suit. He looks like an Ivan. Old Joshy McRae. He looks like an Ivan. I
Yeah,
reckon.
I think you could pull that off for sure.
Yeah,
That's a
You reckon
great
we can
segue,
say
actually.
You reckon we can say pedo on the podcast?
Yeah, sure. Pedophile. Go for it.
He'll look like a pedo.
I love that. I don't love that, but love that. One vote.
Yeah, it's got to be Josh McGrath. I thought he's looking like a pedo, but precisely looking like a pedo.
On-field and off-field distinction. He's like, yeah, you're going to vote for me. Pedo.
And yeah, I liked his attitude in the Canteen. It was really good. So he
was
was
good,
good,
His
man.
attitude, full stop.
Yeah, he's great attitude.
Huge nuts too.
Mm.
I'm glad that gets
Huge
it.
nuts.
That gets a mention every week.
It does. It's going to continue.
I went.
Best.
Actually,
Saving.
it's funny you mentioned that. I went into the Canteen because I like to dabble around in
You
there
did
and
this
serve
similar to
myself.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He wanted to headbutt me. Get the fuck out of here! You just in my way. I said, "Right, bro. Sorry, man. Just trying to make your life easy." So
I'll go
you're
and
making
fucking
it
line up
difficult.
then, shall
yeah,
I?
Yeah.
I like that, but I'm not against it. The fact that he's
Yeah.
offering up swift headbutts, in.
I was like a headbutt.
Right, your votes. Moving on.
Mine.
Yeah.
3 points. Benny Pev for being there well before us.
Gotcha.
He was
Yeah.
there at 9
It's
o'clock.
not for his performance, because fuck third grade, we're ordinary.
Not for on-field performance.
Yeah,
No
okay,
one in third grade would
He
get
was there
anywhere near
before
it.
you and I, which is
Yeah,
early.
and we got there at 9.
Yeah, but we were at Bunnings at 8:30. So 8:30 is when we were there.
We
What
could
time
take
did you
3
clock
points.
in?
We got to the
We
ground
were
at
fucking
9.
7, because he
Oh,
was there
yeah.
at
Nah.
7.
Well, if you're not at the ground, you can't
If he
claim
was
a
at the
clock
ground
in.
at 7,
You've
take
got
him to
so
the I have the
Mason.
evidence.
Yes, you
I get
Lazy.
Well, he was away. He was in
I was in
Cessnock.
Cessnock, mate.
sounds like a you problem.
Well, no, it wasn't. We're not
So
gonna go
3
down that route.
points, Benny Pev.
Yep, 2.
Really should have
This
thought
is the
about it.
official notepad too, by the way.
I didn't think
I
this
like
was. I only brought this in 5 minutes before the podcast started.
You said Benny EP3 and you got nowhere else with that. You can't give him any more votes, mate.
I'm not giving him any more
Oh, okay.
votes. No, we're fine.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah.
You look lost.
Good.
Righto.
Because I might bounce some ideas
I
off.
wasn't there for the whole day, so this is going to be ordinary.
Mm.
Jim Sneeze, 3 votes. For,
Oh,
getting,
yeah.
Getting recognised by the locals.
Yep.
Funny that.
That's good.
Braden Wilkinson, not only for his man of the match performance, but for pointing out that there is a gate at Hexham that idiots didn't use.
That's
Have
great.
that. So 2
Yes.
votes for Braden, and 1 vote for my boy sitting right next to me, Luke Sochas, for just doing a good job in the canteen and taking it off my hands. 1 vote.
I'm glad you've gone away from football.
I
Just
still got
football.
Braden for a man of the match.
I'm surprised you didn't put Scotty in there.
Shush. He's the runaway leader.
Special mention. He's not.
He's not.
No one's got
3
more
votes.
than 3 points. We've only done this once.
There's no one that's done it.
This is the third time.
No, we didn't do it last week because we didn't play. It
It
was Easter.
was Easter.
And we
Well, let's
didn't.
see. We go 3 votes to Easter Bunny. That's it.
Actually, did we? We didn't do it round 1, did we?
Yeah.
We
round
did
one-
predictions.
No, we did predictions. We didn't do round 1.
That's right. Why didn't we?
Oh, well, in that
Scott
case,
Flanagan. On Scott Flanagan.
now he's the runaway leader.
Okay, I'm glad.
I've done it to myself there.
2-1. 2-1. What do you got?
Mickey Sneeze for coming down from Dorigo.
Love that.
2 points.
Yes.
1 point.
I'll give you 1.
Hmm?
You have to use it.
Hmm?
Brady running a marathon.
Nah.
Yeah, but Mick also did
Yeah,
that.
well, that's what
Pricey turning up.
Oh,
Yeah,
With
that's
his
a good
young
one.
fella.
big fan.
Mark Price gets a point.
Yep, he's also... Price is actually the reason why there'll be Zupa Dupas in the
Yeah,
freezer
I think
moving
that-
forward. Yes.
He did ask,
Yes.
are there ice creams, ice blocks?
Yes, he did.
Big cat meow meow. Wants a super duper. Love that.
No, his young fella wants one.
Yeah, the young fella.
Right.
And to be fair, great investment. They'll sell
Yes.
like hotcakes.
Big cat Junior
Yes.
meow meow wants a super duper.
I'm glad we got that out of the way because that was fucking
That was
difficult.
good.
All right, what do we got? Because I don't think about these things. That's just what comes. It's just what comes to me brain at the time.
Right.
That is the only
I'm
thing I
looking forward
didn't
to that.
actually prepare for.
Okay, I'm looking forward to the last thing at the end.
Oh
Now,
well,
if you
we
haven't
could be
prepared for nothing,
we could be
in
sitting
for a
here
while.
in silence.
Okay, no, you and I might be bloody trying to catch our breath.
No, I've got a couple of things.
Yeah.
Good.
That will turn into a few
Previews
things.
this week's games against the Newcastle Moons.
Yes, I'll start. Hate Joey, but love Joey,
Hate him,
first of all.
but love him, but hate him.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
love him, but love him.
Yeah, love.
Yeah, there's no hate there.
Yeah,
No,
no.
hate.
No.
I can't not like. I love that bloke.
Part of the reason why Hexham's in such a great state this season.
True.
True.
Also loves Johnsons and Johnsons. Loves the baby oil on the head.
Oh, don't get me started on them. Nah, no good.
I like him.
Nah, my old girl's in a lawsuit with him.
Wow.
Too much oil.
Not enough.
Dry it out.
When you said Johnson & Johnson, I thought you meant like talcum powder for a moment.
Well, they make the same.
They
Yeah,
make all the
they make
Yeah, I
tampons
just
and
was
pads.
wondering where you were going.
Oh no, oil, because he's a very shiny head.
Yes.
The Shino Ballo, if you'd like.
Yes, he does have
Oh.
a nice shiny head.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes.
You know, blokes polish their boots after they score a goal.
He polishes
He
noggins.
polishes his knob.
Knob.
Nobbin.
Like Homer
Noggin.
Simpson.
Yeah.
Mr. Sparkle. Mr. Sparkle!
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Newcastle Moons. I'm out, probably.
I won't say probably.
It's looking likely.
I might have 1 week.
One.
Yeah, if we get it off.
Isn't
we'll
it
get
a
off.
3 week for a straight
It's
race?
2. But we're going to try. The thing we're going for is aiming for it to be rescinded to 1 week as a minimum.
Right.
Truck
Because
back informs you that I can get that. Scotty Flanagan reckons I can get off, so I don't know which lawyer I'm going for yet.
I think Scotty Flanagan might have said get you off.
Yeah, well,
it could be,
Which is
could
probably
be a bit
arguably
of
better.
confusion.
walk into the room.
What? So what's the process? We pay an extortionate amount of money. You go on a Tuesday. Or
Went
it's
Thursday. so
Thursday.
we've been through this.
Starts on
Did
Tuesday.
you listen?
Yeah, I did, but I didn't really pay
didn't.
attention. I didn't get a yes or a no. You were going. Who's
Yes, I'm
paying
going.
for
We
it?
are appealing. It
Canteen's
doesn't
paying for
cost
it.
anything.
Oh, doesn't it?
No.
Oh, all right.
No.
Well, I hope you get 4 weeks.
You're a flop.
Guilty at the tribunal.
Get your own office, you prick.
I mean, I haven't seen someone go to the Azzurri tribunal and come off without paying at least what
I paid
they
the money.
I haven't
were.
seen anyone go to the tribunal for a
I
while.
paid the money for the red card. I just think it was ridiculous.
Oh, yes, but
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of tribunal
I didn't even
proceedings,
think there was
I
any
haven't
point
seen
in
anyone
taking them on
go
because I
there and
knew
not
it
at
was
least
gonna come out
pay
the wrong way.
what they'll find.
Yeah, no, it's like there's no point in me going there. It was either I was going to pay 40 or nothing.
Yeah, interesting. Ask about the red card now.
Right.
On the team sheet, when they write anything,
Mhm.
they put a number next to on the team sheet.
What do you mean? Do they put a number?
Well, on the
I haven't
team
seen the
sheet,
team sheet, we have
it
to ask
said
them for
it said your name, then it had a 6 next to it, and then against Delhi's, it had a 5.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no! So the numbers correspond to what the reasoning for the red card is. On the sheet, there's a
okay.
list. There's a list of things. So 6 it must be descent, and 5 must be last man.
I was going to say,
Okay.
I've never been sent off, but I have, and I must have got a 6.
Yeah, descent. 6 is descent. But
Yep.
I told the referee, of
Same.
course you can.
Is racist apparently.
Of course you can see that from there, you blind cunt.
Yeah, well that's fair enough. I mean, if I'd said that, I'd be like,
That's probably
okay,
valid.
I'll take a red
It must.
card, valid,
He
but
must
I
have
didn't
not
say
seen
that.
it.
I'm lucky we didn't have a fine system then because I went and kicked the shit out of a bin too. So I did hear you punch a wall.
I did punch a door.
Are you happy to pay a fine?
Oh,
'Cause that's no.
no.
for
That's
punching.
punching walls in the shed.
That's a separate
That's
fine.
a fine.
Where is that on the list?
I'll find it.
It's the first on the list.
Is it?
Yes, it's my job to know
If it's
this.
not on the first on the list, you both can pay one as well.
No, I haven't said it was
I'm,
first.
I'm fairly like 99% sure it's the first on the list because it's only $5.
No, surely it's.
No, I think it is $5. Oh,
Adam,
you want me to
Can
do
we
it?
move on?
Yeah, go on.
No,
Talk
not
about
yet.
the Newcastle Moons while you find that.
We
Yeah, you
can't
start.
yet. It's
You
not
start.
happening.
Go on.
I'm not playing, so what do you want me to talk about?
I don't know. Figure something out.
Third grade. Yes or no?
Here we
Punching walls in sheds, $5
$5.
right there. It's on top.
Alright,
It was
cool.
go.
first.
Consider yourself fined.
I didn't punch a wall though. I punched a door. It's the same thing.
Yeah, well,
I'm
it's all part of-
fining you for it.
It completes the 4 walls.
This whole bullshit about there's no amnesty on this too that needs to be spoken about.
That's a
That-
PFL
if
decision.
anything- If anything, us getting that interview with Ivan whatever his name was,
Swanshitsky.
yeah, him.
Yeah.
We should.
And don't
try
you
and get
forget
our
it.
money back. He should be giving us the money. He's got $4 million. The prick.
He's got heaps to spend.
Yeah, arsehole. Anyway, it's the Moons. I would like to think we win in all 3 grades, but I don't know because I don't know their results. Don't really care.
They had a good day out against Warners Bay, I believe. Resi's and first grade won. I think
Well,
they're.
you know,
also
I think
had
their
players
third
sent
grade
off.
got beat. Yeah, in 2 games, I think. Resi's
yeah.
and first.
Yeah,
and they
but-
still won.
They're competent. So
they've got a lot of send-offs. Do they have any players left? Didn't you say they got like down to 14 players over the whole weekend, a couple of weekends ago?
oh yeah, so they got down. They played with like 7.
Yeah.
No, they had 1 dude sent off.
I was there
We've
for
been
that
through this.
conversation. That did take place.
The Moons. Yeah, I don't really care.
I don't know anything about them other than they're just like a cheaper version of Newcastle Croatia, and they spend money, they buy players, and they stink. So you can see the similarity starting to build up.
Here's the real argument. Who's Chavapi's better?
I don't need it.
Haven't had them from Croatia,
I've had
especially.
Croatia. I've had definitely had the Suns.
Where's that
Yeah.
come? Like what? Whose background?
Well, being
Whose
a
dish is
Croatian-
it? Whose dish is it?
Being a Croatian, I believe it's Chavapi, but they're also different. It's Croatian, sorry. I believe it's different on both countries, though, how it's made.
Is it like the same as a gyros? Gyros?
What? Fuck is that?
Like a
That's Greek, is it not?
yeah, but is it
No,
the
I
same
have no
thing?
idea. Don't know. Don't even know. Don't think gyros isn't that like a freaking thing on a stick?
No, it's a gyroscope. Oh no, that's a
No,
kebab.
that's a kebab, yeah.
It's an Aussie
No,
kebab.
kofta. That's what I'm thinking of.
Kofta, lamb kofta. Well, similar thing, but
Yeah,
take it off the
oh.
stick, put it in a wrap.
Right.
Yes, with some feta.
That's a kebab then.
Right.
Well, it
We'll
depends
go
what
back
you
to the
call
old
a kebab.
Google.
I think we really need to move on from food topics.
You were worried about time, and here we are
I know.
talking about
It's-
kebapi and gyros.
Yeah, we haven't even got to the fucking bougie or bullshit yet.
How do you spell it?
Yeah.
There it is.
Interesting.
So it's a sausage.
Southeast Europe, Bosnia and
Fuck that.
Herzegovina,
No, is it?
Serbia.
So Yugoslavian
So,
Republic.
yeah,
it's more
so
Croatian
Croatian.
then. Yeah, right.
It's good
okay.
as.
No, we're glad we sorted that out. Don't care. Hope the Moons lose. Hope we
That's the
win.
preview for the game.
Yeah.
Is just
Can they bring the Chavapi?
That's right. Who scores?
yeah.
Scores.
Can
Scores?
confirm.
Scores.
Scores.
Let's go with that.
Ooh.
Third grade, 1-0 for us. Reserve grade, hopefully they go back-to-back 2-0. And first grade, 3-1. And Joey to not play a minute against his old club.
We will.
He will definitely play.
No, I reckon 1 minute, then Dotty.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We do have a
Harry
track
Bailey's
record.
job, is it not?
Do you really think Sparrow's going to do it? I reckon Dotty will. Come up under the ribs and just give me a little...
Oh, he doesn't give a fuck.
That's very true. And he does bleed blue, so he would do
Or
anything for the
or
cause.
Worst case, he gets a wet willy.
Well, that's worse. Be out for the season.
Wet willy, straight in the corner.
Just embarrassed.
Adam Saboti,
Bye.
sort it out.
Soch, your results?
I will tip a bounce back for the thirds boys and say 3-1. I think we're due some goals, obviously.
Chris
I'm not
Buckley's
getting
back,
it.
so
Who's going to
probably
score them?
Buckley's back.
Definitely not Brad Henderson or Jason Delforce, that's for sure.
Delphos is actually another country for 2 weeks. Smart from him.
Yes, he's done well.
Imagine
He's
getting
timed his suspension very well. Goal scorers. Jeez.
I didn't even realise we're going goal scorers.
Oh, we're not. I just...
Yeah, I'm
with
just...
3 of them, I figured he'd have one in mind.
Yeah.
No, not even a little
Oh,
bit.
okay,
No,
good.
Ollie Flower.
If he plays
If
season.
he can...
If old Plasticine legs over, he actually gets a run.
I'll get a run.
Yeah, I think there's another player
not
that
sure
might
where,
make,
but I'll get it right.
make it into Rezzies that makes a different conversation as well.
Reserve grade score?
Towards the back of the park though, but another
Who?
story.
Me?
No, not
Oh,
you.
thank
No,
fuck.
you're at the top.
We're not playing in the 10 again, but are we?
Surely
Same.
not.
We won.
Dylan. Yes,
Reserve grade. I thought they were very unlucky to concede the penalty, and therefore obviously the goal. So I will back them in for a scrappy little 1-0 win.
Cool.
And
said
first
that too.
grade, I think they're going to concede.
I said 3-1. I think it's time to. I think it's going to Palazzi top corner.
Yeah, let's go.
Alex or
3-2.
Yeah,
The other
someone with
ones.
the last name Palazzi.
3-2
Irrelevant
for the
person.
Blues.
Some irrelevant person in a red shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think we might go 3 up, and then they come roaring back, but we hold on.
I don't care about the scoreline as long as Adam Sadotti wet willies Joey. That's a 3-0 victory in my eyes.
Agreed. Agreed. Would you like mine?
Please.
2-1 down in third grade. 3-0 down in reserve grade. 3-all draw in first grade.
It's a very shit weekend for us.
Fucking ultimate.
That's not a
Anti-
not the opposite.
Well, I thought I'd bring a change of
I
pace.
thought a draw potentially in first grade.
Change
But
of pace,
they
right?
are in good form.
I think it'd be a high scoring
yeah.
draw.
So we
Yes.
we win fucking 6-3 then. We're 3 goals.
All right. Well, fair enough.
So
Yeah,
6-3.
6-3. Okay,
Let's
change
have
my
it.
prediction.
Awesome.
6-3.
We've
I'm
only gone
glad
and
that's
done
over because that took way too
It
fucking
did
long.
far too long. We talked about Newcastle Suns for fucking more than 3 seconds. Could care less.
Did we though, or did we just talk about Buppy and Heroes?
Willies.
And then yes. So if anything, we've wasted our time brilliantly.
Yeah, right. Visual bullshit this week.
Ooh,
Favourite segment?
yes, I like this segment. This is great.
Right. Now,
It's growing in popularity.
it is. And it's also becoming a very hot topic in the group chat. I'm waiting for a Brady Richardson post of his Crocs again. Fucking hell.
Oh my word.
They were disgusting. Visual bullshit. Bright coloured boots. Now, famously, I'm going to put it out there before we go any further. Jim Sneeze said, if you're wearing pink boots, you don't have a fucking idea on how you're playing, you idiot. That was famously at the Barnsley.
That does sound like one of his many colloquialisms.
Yes.
You're looking at me, so I assume you want my answer first.
Yes, you can go first.
All right. Bougie.
I'm out. I wear black boots all the time.
Oh.
I'd wear Copers if I had the money.
What?
What do you mean, dude?
Copers are not that expensive.
They're much more expensive than the boots that I wear, mate.
Oh.
You get the $80 specials from Aldi.
Smart,
You've
smart.
definitely had yourself there.
It shows it too in your performance.
Copers are like 120, aren't they?
You haven't seen. You need to watch the first half of the third grade of the weekend.
That's why he got sent off. He had blisters.
Not the first
I
half,
thought.
only the first 39 minutes.
Well, first half technically only goes to 40, so it was in the 40th minute that I got sent off.
I don't think a ball was kicked after he was sent off.
No,
At
that's
the
right.
half time.
Literally, it was.
Yeah, no,
right after.
that
I
was
got to
it.
the sheds quicker than him.
Mm-hmm.
Him and I were talking about it as I was walking off.
That's true, actually. Yeah, we were. Also, bright coloured boots, bougie, even though I own black boots at the moment.
Yeah, so I'm currently in black boots, but I've got many different colours. Many different colours. I've got white pairs, I've got
Yeah, white
yellow
pairs I've got as
pair,
well.
pink pair, purple pair, orange pair, but currently in a black pair.
I've done blue in the past as well.
Blue's good, but because it goes with the kit.
What's your
Yeah,
favourite?
but I wasn't at Azzurri.
What's your favourite type of boot?
I'm an Adidas man because I got fat feet and Nikes are too narrow.
That's an interesting call because I have fat feet as well, but the old Nike CTR 360 was a perler of a boot. And
My favourite boot
Oh.
was total 90s. With the 90 on the face with the big coloured ring, big blue coloured ring,
Yep.
silver.
yes,
Yeah, they were the best.
Where
boot
it sort of went down the side.
No,
no?
yeah, and the laces went down the side. Yeah, quality boot. I played AFL in them.
They're right up there. My favourite's still the Vapor. I wear
With
the
the white with the gold back.
Phantom. No. So, it'd be one of the later versions, but just the brand as a whole, the boot as a whole.
Yep.
That'd be
I feel
my
like since I
favourite.
turned like 27, that anything other than black boots is unacceptable.
But yeah, I've kind of gone a bit that way.
Yeah, because you just age
Mm.
like fine wine having black boots. I reckon.
Yeah.
That's Sikorski.
I think too, you've
Oh.
got to be. It used to be at a level. You had to be at a level where you could wear coloured boots.
Mm.
Now you have to be at a level, depending on the style, to wear black boots. Because you can wear some basic black boots, and that's fine. But like Copers, again, Matt Sokolsky, who's now also a published poet, mind you. Jim Sneezer's got his hard copy book.
It's incredible.
He's got 2 copies, actually.
Yes.
Well, I'm not surprised.
One for bed and one for the shitter.
So both spots for wanking.
The crap library.
But the Copers have got to be right up there as you have to be able to play football boot.
That's
I don't
why
think
I've
you
never
can
owned
be-
a pair.
Yeah, I don't think you can be a
Famously.
spastic and wear Copers. I've never known
I
a
think Billy
spastic
gives it
to
a
wear
good go.
Copers. Yeah, oh, okay, sorry.
Being a spastic or being both?
I'd say
that
that stands
back.
for itself because he does both. Just before we move on from that as well, in terms of it's not bright coloured boots, but I don't like boots with socks. I think that's bullshit.
Yeah, no, I've been
Like,
through
the
that
big
phase.
sock. I can't.
Yeah.
Full sock.
Yeah,
I've
I
got a half
can't.
sock.
I can't get around it.
Mine's got a half sock because it's like
And-
almost laceless.
And no laces. Like
yeah. My laces
that's
are
bullshit.
underneath.
Nah, the no laces I can get behind because I had that because someone snapped my laces, so I pulled them out. Was able to carry
Interesting.
on because you don't have to tie your laces then. It's very smart.
Yeah,
Well, when
very
you've got
smart.
no laces, you can't possibly.
The
tie.
only problem is I didn't have a choice. Matt Robertson just takes them out.
He does. I did notice
Yeah,
that.
I don't like that.
Because he's got
Don't
huge
like that.
feet and a massive dong.
That-
Bright coloured boots then was going to go across the board on bullshit.
Bougie.
Bougie. I'd love
Yeah,
to
right.
hear what the boys have got to say and our wider community of listeners.
Yeah.
Yes.
Comment below.
Comment
We might
below.
get copyright.
No, this one's actually going up
Yeah,
today.
it might actually go up today.
Yes.
for a change.
On Spotify too, is it not?
Watch his space.
That's the only reason why I'm here.
Could be Sunday next week. Could be Sunday.
This week.
Well, it's not like you've got football to play, so you could probably do it.
When they do go up, it will go up in one hit. When,
Yes.
when I work out how to do it.
Love that.
What we got? T2T. Not a tea drinker, so it's bullshit for me.
Yeah, bullshit.
Bullshit.
Unanimous.
Unanimous.
I don't see the point in going into a fucking tea shop and buying multicoloured teapots or something that I think's bullshit anyway.
I didn't even get that far. I was just looking at the tea bags and the flavours. There's a tea leaf, you put it in your,
Not
hot
even.
water.
Most of them don't even have tea bags. You have to
Are they
buy
loose leaf
this
shit?
little
Oh,
loose leaf,
yeah.
and then you get this little round thing that
Homo
you
strainer.
clip in, and it's just bullshit.
It's all bullshit.
What
It
did you
really
call
is.
it? A homo
A
strainer.
homo strainer. Well, you get all the. Well, I go there. Move on.
Is that its
Interesting.
technical name?
Yes, we'll discuss that off the pod. It's
Okay.
probably going to get us copyright.
Won't get us copyright strike. It'll get us fucking cancelled.
Yes, yes.
Oh, lucky
But
you.
Hashtag cancel culture.
absolute
Bullshit.
bullshit.
Views, we're going to get cancelled.
No,
They
no.
back it.
Yeah,
love
they
it.
really do.
They really do.
The only tea I'll accept is obviously English breakfast. That's
I don't
before
drink any
lunchtime,
Don't
and
drink-
then an Australian afternoon, which I learned at Hexham Bowling Club.
Is that
Is-
legit tea?
Yes.
Is that from T2?
No,
Okay.
it's like a Lipton or a Dilmar. An OG.
Dilmar's no good. They sponsor the Indian cricket team.
Okay, no good. Yeah, no good. Just like the Indian.
Lipton.
Yeah,
Just Lipton.
it could be. It could be Lipton. Could not be.
Is there a blue brand of tea?
Yeah, it's Lipton.
No, blue. Isn't that yellow?
Nah, Lipton's blue.
You're off your head.
Am I?
Interesting. Not sure.
We'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
But T2 is bullshit.
Yep.
Thank you very much. I'm glad that we've cleared that up.
That one was easy.
That was easy. I'm glad that one moved on very swiftly because
Yeah.
I'll give you a hot tip. I don't drink any hot drinks at all.
at all,
No hot drinks at
No
all.
hot drinks at all.
never a hot chocolate in your life.
No, I've had
Damo
one. I
would
was
be
forced to have it.
disappointed.
Strange man.
It took me an hour and a half sitting in a cafe to have it,
Wow,
and it was
You gotta be
like
first
4
century
degrees
and doesn't want
outside.
hot drinks.
No.
that's interesting.
It is very interesting, hey.
Mm.
I mean, I can get around a coffee.
Doesn't
Did you
interest
like
me.
coffee?
Oh no, frappes from Macca's. That's about as close as I get.
That's not even a coffee.
Not even
That's-
close.
that's
Not even close.
Well, that's as close as I get.
Glad we figured that out about you, you fucking weirdo. 12 questions with Socha, and this is
Yes.
fantastic.
Look, I've got it prepared.
He's got his answers on his phone. What a fucking bloke! So this can
Yep.
swiftly.
Nah, now see,
I'm happy
we
to
say that.
discuss them as we
No,
go.
no. I don't like this. Turn the phone off.
What's your raw reaction?
How well have I? Oh, yes.
Right, so we fucked this up last week, so I'm going to do every odd one, and you can do every even one. Got that?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
cool.
Yeah, you're odd. I'm even.
I'm odd. First one goes me.
You are odd.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
I am odd. In more ways than one.
Yes.
All time Azzurri six-a-side, past or present, you haven't been here long, so good luck.
Yes. Okay.
Got a year and a bit to draw on.
I will start with first grade. Joey. And yeah, like great at short-sided, small-sided football.
Hope you get where we
Him
were.
and Matt Sokolski as my first graders.
I do like Matt
I'm still a
Yeah.
chance here because I played
I'm
reserve
an
grade.
idiot for not putting him in.
What the
fuck were you thinking?
Got James Kitcher in my eyes. Those tattoos that got me.
You picked James Kitcher from reserve grade.
Yeah, but then I had.
You still had.
Centre back.
You could just pick him if I don't know. Play with
Just
three
play
strikers.
aggressive. Play aggressive.
Just play Brady on his own at the back.
Surely.
I'm sure he can do it.
Surely.
He got man of the match. Can't be that bad.
He's got a nice beard too.
Mm.
Moving on.
Yep. My reserve graders, Chris Bailey in goal or number 9, whichever. Well, I mean, if he's in goal, he's wearing number 9. So
smart from us.
That's fucking pathetic.
you confirmed that was your doing.
No, I didn't. It's a bullshit or bullshit question for next week, I think.
We can answer it now. It's bullshit.
No numbers in out of position.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
We'll do that
Write
next
it
week.
down because I'll forget about it.
Yes, you may.
Well, it's recorded here, so
Reserve
we'll
grade, Chris Bailey. Then I've got Scott Flanagan because he's a workhorse.
and a goal scorer.
And a goal scorer.
And rookie of the year.
And rookie of the year.
Hard on all the time he plays.
Yep. And is taking me to that, actually, funnily enough.
Fuck off, he is. He's not staying at my house next week now.
You can go to
sorry,
the
Scotty.
Tamworth Country Music Festival
Mm.
and do heaps of crap.
Yes. Yeah, near the
I'm
guitar.
glad that's picked up too. It's like
Let's carry on.
like a nickname, but everyone.
I haven't done. I went to the pub with him.
He went to the pub.
Tony.
What supplements were taken after meeting at the pub?
Well, he crossed
Anyone's
out some
questions?
funny words. I don't know which one it was, but
Yeah, no. I didn't. I mean, sorry. Tortoiseshell Jr. didn't pay much attention to
you
it.
just
He's a straight shooter, Tortoiseshell.
Yes.
Great guy. Glad he's on our side of history.
right. So we're going back to 6.
Sorry, yeah,
yes.
What do you got, Scotty?
Scotty Flanagan and Chris Bailey as my reserve graders.
Remembering too, I played 2
Scotty
games of third
and-
grades last year.
Joey
Joey.
as my first graders. And then,
No, you need third graders.
yes, so TK
Right.
plays centre half. I've seen him play 6. I've seen him play in a 10
Everywhere.
over the weekend. So
Everywhere.
really
Loves the
versatile. And my other third grader is going to be Truck Mac
Well, that's
because
a good call.
I've seen him at centre half and I've seen him at 9.
Famously was our leading goal scorer from centre back.
Yes. So
I think he still is at the moment this year, isn't he? Oh no, Buckley's got 2.
yeah.
He's got 2.
And if you want my formation, I
don't, but
picked
go on.
blokes that can play anywhere, so I don't give a fuck what you do with
You
it.
just run around the
Just
field.
play the circle.
Run in a circle.
Play
yeah.
a circle.
I've picked the side. What happens from there, not my problem.
Or hard to be a circle with 6 players. Hexagon? Rectangle. What do you go? Hexagon?
6 points, mate.
Okay. fair enough.
Is there enough intelligence in that?
6 points is
aside
what we took
to
on the
get that
weekend.
right?
There's not enough intelligence in this fucking room to do that. Right, moving on.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
What's your favourite food and why isn't it Hexham Bowling Club Chinese?
It's not Hexham Bowling Club Chinese, but it is right up there. I haven't had it enough, and the last time I had it, I had pad thai because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, and we've said this before.
Yeah.
Don't go to a Chinese restaurant and order shit that isn't Chinese.
It's
eh?
dumb.
No,
It's
not
dumb.
good. I don't know
It's
why
dumb
they
for
have
me.
an Australian.
I don't know why their fucking menu
Menu.
is that big.
142 items.
It's all the same thing, just with one little
Different sauce.
change. Yeah.
It's a different sauce
Yeah.
for the same meat.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got
150 times.
you got 15 chicken dishes.
Yes.
15 beef dishes.
Yeah.
and they've all
15.
got the same sauce, but funnily enough,
A couple of variations.
Mongolian beef doesn't come in chicken. That's probably the only difference. Beef and black bean. Famously is beef and black bean. That's about it. Moving on.
Anyway,
What is it?
so from a fast food perspective, love Guzzies, GYG. Big
Very
fan.
very slow. Very
One
slow.
ahead
on
of
Yeah, the one at Heatherbrae
They're
is
bad,
poor.
eh?
Yeah,
They're
poor.
bad. Glad they don't
They
sponsor
burn
us.
everything too, fucking
Do
idiots.
they?
Yeah.
I've only had good experiences, but I've got to fucking pack dinner to have before I get my dinner.
That's
It'll
very
be
that's a
fucking
very good
starving
call.
by the time the cunts get it ready.
Especially if you go through the drive-through. It's just not worth it.
You have got about 10 rolls of Kleenex for after shit too.
Oh, it's tough.
Famously.
Yeah, stuff.
Tough the next.
And then from a home meal perspective, I have this really nice satay chicken made with peanut butter and some
Made by
Asian,
yourself or made by Mrs.
No.
Mama Soch.
the old girl.
Mama
Nice.
Soch.
Nice.
He does well.
And we
And
could famously put the satay sauce up for fucking auction next year.
Ooh.
potentially it is very good.
Interesting.
It is
Fucking
very
tomato
good.
sauce.
Yes. And then she makes it with rice and some Asian vegetables in some like a soy type. It's delicious.
What's an Asian vegetable?
Like bok choy is in there.
Oh yeah, that is Asian.
That sounds very Asian.
Yeah. As to what else
a
is in there,
gathering of letters is
no fucking idea what else is in it.
bamboo
but I'm-
shoots.
There's literally something called
No.
Asian greens, isn't there?
Asian greens.
Yeah, I think we
That's
buy that.
actually a
We
big-
buy that pack from
Yeah,
Coles.
it's actually called
Job
Asian
done.
greens.
Mm.
Smart. Who is your childhood footballing hero?
Now, this was a tough question because I didn't really get into football until later.
Cricket?
No, well, I've
Any sport?
picked a couple of goalkeepers. and I really, really liked Lucas Fabianski when I first got into football a lot.
Bit of
Fucking
Polish
Arsenal.
pride.
And I thought because his name was similar to mine in terms of the first name, that I just liked him. And
Isn't he spelt like Lukaszz?
well, I mean, the first 3 letters are the same. What more do you want?
Fair enough.
So I went with him, and then that came back to bite me because he
Let's
stole 2 points off me this morning.
Fucking train of thought. BRA. I'm a bra. May as well be fucking tit. Useless. Okay, now. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna
Yes.
listen to that second in the podcast when I just exploded the microphone.
Yeah,
Fuck, that caught me off guard. You are a tit.
You fucking tit.
Oh, all right. So Lucas Fabianski, you've said a couple. So who's your other?
well, Szczesny was the first choice, right?
Oh, it's just Arsenal goalkeepers. I'm bored.
Yeah, I
just
understand
Polish
that.
goalkeepers.
Yeah, and I'm not even Polish.
But I am, so I
He's
appreciate
Austrian.
it.
He's Austrian. He's got the confused flag.
Yeah.
And an extra stripe.
Yeah, Add extra
one-
stripe, flip it upside down. God, I'm
one,
lost.
one got consumed by Germany, the other didn't.
Oh dear.
That's good. That's good.
Be on the right side of history, kids.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. I'm glad we've answered that.
Oh,
Arsenal goalkeepers.
Fuck it hell. I'll get us cancelled one day. Your best footballing achievement.
Now I don't have that many great ones.
Give us something.
I've got 2. I've thought of 2. The first one is I have a grand final winners medal for reserve grade in MPL.
Who'd you play for?
I was at Broadmeadow,
Yeah.
and I did not get on the park.
Good. That's the best way to get a medal.
And played 3 games throughout the season, but I have the medal.
Okay.
So
Second one.
that was great. The season before, also at Broadmeadow, I
I don't like the name dropping here. Can
Was-
you say you play for a different club?
Well,
played
I'm
for
about to ask
a
him
side
something.
in red,
Yeah, okay, cool.
I'm about
Um,
to ask him something.
and in a semi-final against the Jets youth, we drew 7 all at full time.
What?
Yep,
Went
went.
goals.
Yep,
That explains it.
went to.
How do you leave him on the field? That
Save-
fucking stinks.
crazy, but the Jets bloke also conceded 7. In my
That's fair.
defence, I saved a penalty during the game,
That's
and then
terrible.
saved 2 during the shootout, 1 to win us the game, which was a semi-final, which is a pretty cool feeling. So that was my second one.
Best footballing achievement could be winning first grade in your first game, saving a penalty.
Fuck, that was good.
That's pretty
That's a
good.
pretty good fucking achievement. Fuck playing for Magic and against the Jets. Who gives a shit? Jets are going to be in A-League 2 before we know it.
Right with Valentine.
That
And not
so
being able to get a game.
greatest footballing achievement, saving a penalty against Cox Hill.
Yeah. Fucking
In
in
a-
a derby win.
Yes.
They make me
Smart for
sick.
me.
I'm glad that you remembered that. That's great.
I'll just
Memorable.
pause it there because we didn't
Famously.
get a question in because we asked Cheese last week where he's been and where he's come from. You've been here a year, and we probably know and have probably asked, but tell the viewers where you've come from to get to Azzurri.
Well, I spent, before I come to Azzurri, the start of last year. Oh, well, was it? A couple of weeks late. For the
Were you?
season.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take your word for
Yeah.
it. I don't
Missed
remember.
the thrashing at Dudley, thankfully.
Well, it was
Yeah,
tough.
that was a
Yeah.
tough day.
That
I,
was
I was
tough.
signed up, but
I scored 2 penalties that day, actually.
yes,
In reserve grade, we had
Approached third
we got
grade from the
beat,
sideline for
but-
the only game of the year, and we got pumped.
yes.
it was a precursor for the rest of the year because we fucking sucked.
Third grade
Yes.
didn't. We were right.
We didn't make finals.
We're not going to go into the fact of how we didn't make the finals again. We're sitting 5 yards over there.
You shouldn't have needed me to stack the side, mate.
That's not
fair.
stacking if you played. That was your
Fair.
4th week back.
Fair.
That's up then.
Yes.
Before that, I was playing all age on a Friday. That's back
Before?
Mayfield.
Stinky.
Yes, but you see, as a
Stinky.
Madawi
Local
local
club.
Mm.
and a couple
Medea
of
and
other
Mayfield,
friends,
not similar.
yeah, but you see, we had blokes in Charlestown and out.
Oh, so split it.
So we tried to split the difference. We were at Raymond Terrace, didn't pay our rego, and
That's a
then
shit
the club paid it, and
I
then
like their facility.
at the end of
Yeah.
the season they asked for it, and we just fucking left the group chat.
Left them on scene.
About 6 of us just fucked
I
off,
got pumped by the crabs. Fucking 15 11, no money left.
Yeah, they,
and that's why
That's
we
why I
had to go to
fold.
Mayfield.
So
and
you're
then
you're the reason for the death of Raymond Terrace.
I've done the fucking world a favour.
I agree.
I mean, the fucking Mozzie takeover at the moment could fuck off.
It's a fucking infestation, isn't
We
it?
just really need one cold day. They fuck off. quickly.
No, we had a cold day the other day while I was
No.
playing golf and I nearly got carried
Colder.
I
away.
think we just need to find
Colder.
our two
Oh.
addresses and burn everything else.
At Murray,
Yeah.
that
Played at
is a
Murray.
fucking shit fight.
It was
That is
tough,
for
eh?
Mossies,
That is
especially
tough.
up the back. Oh,
That is encephalitis waiting to happen.
If I was a rabbit, I would have got myxomatosis quick. Uh,
would have been all
That's
over.
me,
we're up to an odd number, yeah.
We are. A favourite alcoholic beverage. Now that you're not drinking anymore.
Yes, I know. It made it difficult.
Are you on a
Detox.
yeah, use that word.
Yes, and I will tell you why a little bit further down. I've added it into my goal.
Oh, good. Okay.
So
Well,
I won't divulge too far.
What is your favourite drink?
My favourite beer is probably Carlton Dry, out of a bottle.
That's a smart choice. Would you like one? Oh, you can't
No,
drink.
no, it's fine. Thank you. And my spirit is I really like Bundaberg Rum Small Batch.
so
Reserve.
you like to
Are
fight.
you?
No, I don't. Actually, I hate to fight. I am a lover, not a fighter.
Where were you for Bailey Cooper on the weekend? Oh, you didn't say that, Hendo, did you?
You mean Forge?
Yeah. He got into... Oh, no, it was
No, it's
Forge,
Forge.
wasn't it? That's
Yeah.
right, because Bailey Cooper would have smacked that dude right in the mouth.
Again, I'm still dumbfounded. That bloke can play a whole game of first grade after a zinger box.
Who?
Torch.
And 2 Rebels. And a pie.
I
Fucking
couldn't even
incredible.
Fucking function as a normal human after that. Let
Well, I
alone
don't
fucking
eat
play
before
football.
games, no.
I
He-
reckon
he's
it's
an
the butter
athlete.
chicken pie that really gets him going.
What have I got to do to get one of those?
Yeah, Scott Flanagan literally said to me last week, "What do I got to do? Do I have to jerk off on your face to get a fucking butter chicken pie back?" And I said, "I don't know. Talk to Socha."
I couldn't find them actually.
That's
Can't be
unfortunate.
They're
that.
very-
You've only got one job.
I think I
It's a canteen. You got
fucking
one
doing
job.
it poorly too. Apparently, I
You'd
couldn't.
butter chicken
Yeah,
pies back.
yeah. Look, it's on the list.
You'd make heaps more money if you bought back the butter chicken pie.
I think you're right.
Because I'd buy one.
Well, Scotty Flanagan buy one. So
That's
that's
right.
2, and I usually only make 2 of each.
Why?
Well, with the exception of last week, no one's buying hot food.
I went in and bought hot food on...
Well,
Hungry.
when the boys listen to this, let's get behind them to actually spend some money on some hot food.
Yeah, that's right. Buy some hot food, boys.
With the exception of Lewis Dancer,
so
who
we-
took all of the pre-prepared chips that we'd put in the air fryer
Oh,
and
fuck,
charged
wasn't that-
himself $5 for them.
Wow. Oh, I'll pay another $5. Shut the fuck up. You bought a kilo's worth of chips for $5, you fucking pay-art. Jesus.
And then put barbecue sauce all over them when he definitely should have put them back in the air fryer for a few minutes. But anyway, that's what you get.
It's
Suck eggs.
all like the podcast. It's got its own teething problems.
I was going to say, the next question could be just that.
Well,
My most rat. No, okay.
nah. Well, hang on, because I got one more thing.
What?
If you boys buy the more hot food from the canteen, we can afford to put our people through culinary courses so they know how to use a fucking barbecue.
Yeah, not good on the fucking lead. Yeah.
Cheese and Dicko looking at you pair.
Fuck. But anyway, you're right. Your most rattled moment at Azzurri. Now, that could be that. If you don't have a most rattled moment, we have diverted to a hatting that you've been involved in.
My most rattled moment at Azzurri was... I don't want to talk about... Actually, I should talk about it.
Oh,
What?
That's the question.
Presentation night, after that had finished up at Hexham Bowling Club, I made movements, Armos.
There's your first mistake.
A lot of decisions made from there,
Yeah, no.
which
That's a
Never been there.
ended with me realizing where I was at 11 a.m. And
Very tough.
I
Did you
realized
realise you're at Carmo's house?
I realized I was at Carmo's house, and then I realized that I was meant to be staying at my cousin's house,
Which is
Where's that?
Edgeworth,
Where's Carmo?
Mayfield.
Oh,
It's a long
that's
walk.
Yes,
expensive taxi.
I was meant to be. Yeah, I was meant to be babysitting 2 dogs that were inside
Oh,
all
no.
night with the back door open.
Don't leave your back door.
Famously said by a lot of blokes.
And when I realised that I
Had
had
left my back door open.
yes, wasn't my back door, a back door.
Yeah.
The back door.
That I was rattled to my core, and
Did you pay a fine?
yes, I definitely paid that fine. I definitely paid that fine.
So you were rattled by
Back door.
an external factor.
It was rattled by the back door.
Interesting.
but I was at Azzurri
at an Azzurri function. What was the function?
presentation night. Started with that.
Oh, I didn't listen. I think that much is clear.
So you'll learn quickly that he has a stroke about 7 times a pod.
After-
It's every 15 minutes he has
I've
a
got the
stroke.
fucking attention span of a goldfish, eh? Like, that's
After
bad.
Old Boys
Sorry.
Day, I was in my Pharaoh outfit when the sun came up.
That's good effort.
How'd you win costume of the day when they had fuck all blue on it?
Yeah, we'll put it out
Maybe
there.
it was-
I think we've had this discussion. When did
definitely
we have this
wasn't
discussion?
purple.
That's what it may as well have been. I didn't say it was.
Yeah.
I
There's a
think
lot
it
of
was.
white on it. A lot of white and gold.
The only thing that saved me was that I had the old girl write Canteen Azzurri on the back.
Okay, that's a win.
I
That
reckon.
helps. That
That
helps.
does help. Right, moving on. What is your biggest pet peeve? And please don't make it chewing loudly. 'cause
No,
for fuck's sake,
no,
it's been the same every week.
No, although that is it's a fair pet peeve,
Yeah,
but it's not mine.
Mm.
Can we not have something so boring
No, mine is loud breathers.
like that?
I hate that.
Oh.
Cannot stand that, and also
Tough when I have asthma, eh?
I hate it when people look at you when you're trying to have a conversation with them and they look at you blankly.
So they look like an idiot.
Yes.
Maybe that's what you're saying.
Can you
Yes.
give the viewers an example of what you look into the
Camera's
camera?
in.
So just like I don't do it.
I think I did it for you.
Yeah. Do it again. Let me see.
You can do it yourself.
Did you say?
No. I want you to do it.
Did you say I? Which one?
I did it or you did it?
No, your eye did it.
Yeah,
The
which
that's on your
one?
Face.
Oh yeah, my lazy one.
Yeah, that's like the one that's on your face.
Now the
Yeah.
fucking joke's gone. Fucking hell.
Moving on.
No, I didn't like.
That's how you look every day.
Like
but-
if I'm explaining something to you and you don't understand what I'm telling you, and then you just don't say anything until it's done, and then you just go, "What
Interesting.
was that? Fuck, mate, interrupt me."
That's dead set been the last fucking. How long we've been going? Hour and 20 of this conversation.
I want to put it out there, but
I haven't been looking
I
at
just-
you.
him having a swift stroke every 15 minutes that's the look you need
That's
to
the look.
capture. That's the
Yes,
one.
yes. I better.
You'll
pick
see
my
it
phone
in the
back up.
podcast.
Yeah.
Just look at my eyes. You'll see I glaze
Yes.
over.
12 questions is gone for 12 seconds. Never. Fucking
I even pre-prepared them. Look at
And
his
that's
gut.
why, that's why I told you not to use them.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you have any superstitions or match day rituals? Now, I got called out for mine.
Yeah. I believe I alluded to it last week
fucking
saying
weird
it's
one.
like buying the most expert Lego, building the cunt and knocking it over again and doing it again. Stupid.
Yes,
Too
yes.
much work.
All I have is I can't warm up in shin pads, and I watched heaps of people do it on the weekend.
Can't or won't?
I do it.
Can't do it.
I agree.
Cannot do
Okay.
it. And then my socks have to sit like perfectly halfway up chin.
Measured with a ruler?
That's because
Or-
you've just got massive calves, but
Yes,
yeah, I can understand
yes.
that. I have the
But
same
it
problem.
has to. Yeah, they have to sit at the same height, and I have to look down and be happy with them.
Do you tape
Yeah,
them?
it's fair. I can back that.
Not for the warm up. No,
But do you tape them in general?
my shin pads.
No, you
Your socks.
Oh, I haven't this year because they're really long, and I've been they haven't really fallen down.
Okay. Good
Um,
quality stuff from Sports Click.
Except their socks. Their
Very-
socks fucking stink.
very,
Well, that's
very
what
happy
socks. I
with
just
everything
love it.
except
They're
for the
no
socks.
good.
No, they're long. I like that they're long.
mine.
The Grip Star socks coming next year, so look out for watch this space.
Love to hear that.
Favorite hobby
Outside of
So
football.
Outside of football.
Outside of football, I don't mind gaming.
What sort of games?
Um,
Xbox, PlayStation, PC.
I have a PC and I have a PlayStation.
Famously has played with Hendo.
Yes,
What the fuck is wrong
Hendo
with
and
everybody?
Puddles.
What the fuck is wrong with everyone? What the fuck is wrong with you? You have a bloody doorstop as a fucking console, mate.
Well, it works.
I don't like
Yeah,
the
kids are alright.
Xbox controller, and that's the
Yeah, I don't
only
like it
thing
either,
that I
it's too
don't like about
It's
it.
like for people with stubby fingers.
I don't have them.
Fucking insane.
Neither do I.
So yeah, bit
I
of,
can't
bit
wait
of Call
until
of Duty with Hendo every now and again doesn't go astray.
What else?
And I like mountain biking as well.
What's the mountain biking?
Like that's a hobby of mine.
Oh, right, not a game.
No, no,
no,
fucking
okay.
Lost. You had a-
He's on the Brookvale Unions, which are actually in the canteen,
Fucking quality,
and you can
eh?
get 10 of them for very, very cheap.
Maybe we need to
Beer
fucking
card.
wake up to ourselves and not buy Super Chris anymore and just buy these the rest
What
of
am
the
I going to be like when I go?
You turn into a fucking idiot.
What am I going to be like when I go back to work?
You know, if you
Fucking
if you
hell.
Just a mushroom.
How do I sell paint? Fuck it, no. Everyone will
you-
think it's sniffing too many fumes. No, it's just drinking too much.
potentially, if you just bought a beer card's worth of Brookvale Unions for every pod, I think they'd go off.
I had
It would be
6 today.
cheaper.
Just confirming as well that you can buy a beer card and then have all 10 straight away.
What?
Yeah, well, there's no point. Save yourself a card then and just give me the 10 drinks.
Well, yes, that's
But then
true.
they go warm.
No, but what
No,
if
take 'em home. Put them in the fridge.
I'm going to call out Dylan Halligan for not buying his side of beer after they won?
The
That's
whole
pretty shit.
side.
Well, it's 1.5 beer
No,
cards.
that's,
But
uh,
He
that's
did
only
give away.
$45.
He did give away a $50
Yeah,
Jezzo
you see,
hotel
if-
voucher valued at
Can I
$90.
ask that question?
Yes, of course you can.
As an ex-canteen supervisor, have you given the first grade boys beers after they've won?
No.
He has given them free food.
I have given them free
Yeah, some
food.
leftovers, but no. Have you given them free beers?
No, I haven't.
Where you heading?
This is why my canteen's making money, though.
Very good.
Okay,
And that's why we can afford a new bar.
Games at Hexham now that we've had in 2 years.
Yeah, that's good. That's why we're undefeated. Can't get beat if you don't play there.
Very true.
Smart from us.
So mountain biking.
Yes.
And gaming.
What
Yes.
what brand of bike do you ride? Mongoose.
No, GT.
GT is a good brand.
GT,
Okay,
yes.
I'll tell you what.
You like
Electric
Mongoose?
bike or
No, fucking electric bike.
Okay.
God, that might be my most rattled moment at Azzurri now that you brought it up in the pod.
Oh, we may
E-bikes.
electric bikes? No good.
No. That's bullshit.
Who's your bullshit?
Bullshit.
Bring it up.
Bullshit.
Next week.
Write
And
it
if
down.
anyone disagrees with me,
Stop wasting our topics for fuck's sake.
now you've got to think of another two because I've answered them.
All right, goal for 2023. Call it football, call it personal, call
Both.
it anything
We
in
want both.
between.
No, we want both.
All right.
We did both.
Yes. So when I brought up the no drinking thing, two of my sisters get married in the space of 3 weeks in August/September.
How many sisters have you got?
3.
And have you got one for Scotty Flanagan?
No.
So they're getting married, clearly.
No.
Well, only two of them.
Yes.
Only 3 sisters, right?
Yes. No.
I
Unfortunately
did the
not.
maths.
Unfortunately not.
All accounted for.
How many brothers you got?
3.
You've got 6 siblings. You're one of 7.
No. Technically not because the sisters are stepsisters.
Oh,
Okay, right.
Yeah, but they've been around for
I've
that
seen
long
where
that I
those
just
movies go.
call them sisters. It's outrageous how often I have to listen to
How many
that.
dryers have you got? And washing machines? Maybe half the number this year.
How many areas can they get stuck in?
It doesn't just have to be washing machines and dryers. I've seen them under tables,
Under the bed.
somehow in chairs.
I don't want to know your fucking point of fucking research history, mate. It's good.
That could be a part of the 12 questions if you wanted to take one out.
Oh, yeah. What's your favourite porn category?
We don't have enough time to get through that.
No, that's very specific.
Yeah, so you said you're not drinking until these weddings, or you wait, what?
Well, Old Boys Day,
If you're not drinking Old Boys Day, you need a headbutt.
yeah, that's what I mean. That's in the time frame. So obviously, you just do your good work.
that a free
Not in that
pass,
week.
So you're not
or-
drinking
Yes.
until Old Boys Day.
And then stopping again.
Could be
And then
yes,
stopping
yes.
again.
So
And then drinking again at the wedding.
yes.
So realistically, this is a flawed fucking...
No.
No, it's well planned out.
I think
back
it's
it.
well planned out. Yeah.
For anyone that's
Um,
got the gusto and the wherewithal to stop himself from drinking for a sustained period of
Especially when
time,
there's red bears in the canteen.
I've got a lot of respect for it.
Good for you.
Not
mate.
that it goes a long way, but
No, I appreciate that. But yes, so I wanted to trim down and look good in those photos because fuck me, they'll be on the wall forever.
oh, that's a good point. Okay.
Yes.
It's a fair point.
So
I do like that you've gone for the old one crew cut, but
I'll tell you how
you
to.
should just go skinhead.
I'll tell you
yeah,
how
you
to
think
fix
the one's
it.
the goods? I think it is.
I think you just go
I
full
think
skin.
so.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how to fix.
I can put sunscreen on, which is really fucking nice.
You know the you want to trim down and look good in the photos.
Yes.
Stress. I lost 10 kilos with stress,
But basically what he's saying is just worry about everything for the next 6 months.
and you'll be sweet.
I run the canteen, mate. All I do is stress.
All right, so that's one goal. Now, what about your footballing goal?
My footballing goal would be to win a grand final because in my sporting life, I've never won one.
That's,
Didn't you say you did?
So that bloke over there, all he does is win, apparently.
I know. That's why I'm here because I heard Mason wins.
Just rub him a bit.
You just want to be. You just want to be in my team.
Yes. So I've just got to get into your team.
Yeah, because he only
So
plays 4 times a fucking
Pick
year.
one and stick, would you? Make it easier.
Not the coaches
fuck's
about
sake.
that. I just go where I'm told. I'm a gun for hire, mate.
You play 4 times a year because you're in for 1 and out for 4. You said it last week.
Up for 3, thanks.
So for
And actually, I only missed 1. So I played two games
so
this year.
you're already your little analogy's flawed.
No, it averages out
Okay.
long term.
Gotcha.
Long
Yeah,
term.
because you'll have like 12 weeks off soon. Right, how long have you been at the Blues, and how about next year? That one more year question.
I have been at the Blues. This is my second season here.
Hmm.
And next year, I will be here.
Apart from you.
Heard it here
I
first.
wasn't even worried.
Consider it a verbal. Agreement.
It's on video.
What I tell you is funny is that Braden actually messaged me in maybe November and just was like, just confirming you're coming back. Of course I'm coming back, mate. Are you serious?
Great recruitment from our president.
Brady asked you to come back, bud.
Imagine if he didn't.
Yeah,
He didn't
I
ask.
know, it's fucking stupid.
He didn't ask me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just not there for him to confirm that.
Maybe he didn't ask me for a reason.
Maybe he knows.
He had 1 year with me, and he said, "You know what? Shouldn't have brought him to the club."
No, he finally got Josh in and said, "I've got my favourite now. You can fuck off."
Yeah. He just used me as a bargaining chip to
Yeah,
get
that's
Josh
it.
here, and he can fuck me off
Yeah,
now.
that's it. Use like a
Full
wet rag,
time
mate.
podcast.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I could do that.
Wet rag.
Yes.
Now, last question. Current favourite Azzurri player? Don't
Fuck
say
this
Scott
question. It's not Scott Flanagan, although I do love Scott Flanagan, and there's a lot of blokes that I do love. So it's very difficult.
Yeah,
But the one I've spent the most amount of time with...
I know where this is going. Can I guess?
Yeah, go on.
Tom Kane.
Yes.
Oh, that's fair.
Yes.
He's a great guy.
Yes.
He's a great guy.
And
Famously, the biggest, longest serving club captain ever.
Is he?
wow.
Is he?
Famous.
I'm
He's
one
fixed
game
his
and
noggin
done.
now too, so he's back.
And he played
Yes.
thirds on the weekend. Fuck, I was relieved when he came on, 'cause at least he could make a fucking 10-yard pass.
Yes, it was good. But yes, only because I've spent the most amount of time with him sort of off the park as well.
All around.
But happy to spend a lot of time off the park with any number of legends.
Who's your
at this
second
club.
favourite?
Scott Flanagan.
You don't want me to answer that.
I do. That's why I asked it.
No, I mean, Hendo doesn't want me to answer it.
Oh no.
It's you.
Oh no.
That's okay.
Oh no.
I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that.
All right.
And I've got to be up there for you because I got you home the other week.
You kept me out of trouble.
Yes.
There, so.
Yes.
Trouble.
Look,
And you've offered if I do find myself in trouble again, I've got a bailout option.
I'm gonna
So
put it out there, so
You do.
I don't offer up free electrical work for just anybody, so he's got to have my list.
I'm glad no one asked me that question.
Yeah.
Actually, what did I say?
You said Scott Flanagan as well.
Probably because I didn't have an answer. I probably had a stroke at that time. So
That was the 3 seconds where he's like this. And then Steve goes back into it.
That was
Yeah.
the look.
What did you ask
That was
me?
the what? That
What
was
did
it.
you ask me?
That was it.
Yeah.
I'm a good actor.
You've done well here.
All right. Well, I'm glad we got through that. That only took fucking 20
Yes.
minutes.
Fuck, we've done well.
That's probably the quickest we've got through those 12 questions, I reckon.
I
So
don't think
I
And
credit you.
everything I said there, I wrote down.
Consider
I
that
didn't
a,
look at it.
Consider that a standard set for
Yeah, if you don't
the
go-
remaining 12 questions throughout the year.
If you don't come with written fucking answers, you're an idiot.
Yeah. Don't think you'll get to use them though.
No.
All I will say is that if they don't come with
Might as well do it all.
pre-prepared
In the
answers for their
bowl
questions,
with the keys.
they're clearly not watching the pod and therefore should not be on the pod.
I'm going to put it there now. The person that comes next week, I'm not going to talk about him, but
It's a special guest.
it's a special guest. But for fuck's sake, there's been 3 pods before you, mate. Sort it out. 36 times.
If we've
A question has been said.
if we've got
Yeah, in total, yes.
if we've got our teething issues figured out, you figure fucking yours
Well,
out.
we won't say that yet until we've watched his pod back because we don't know.
Or we
if his
could have some
microphone's
problems. Yeah, it's a good point.
fine. Anyway,
We could have a dense cheese 2.0.
I surely hope not.
Nah, I reckon I've been keeping an eye on it.
Good stuff.
You know how to work a microphone.
we're going to wrap this up, but
Famously.
fuck me dead. We are pushing the boundaries again of being ridiculously long.
I was nervous we wouldn't take up enough time.
Oh, we said that. We said that every
Yeah,
week.
I know. I've noticed that, but I was really nervous.
At what point did we say in this episode that
I
it
think I
might
lost a
get be
kilo. I
short?
was that stressed about it.
Half an hour? Yeah, that's right. I'm
Yes.
telling you.
I've done well.
Just do your own podcast. You'll lose heaps of weight.
What would you call my
Sit here and
podcast?
sweat for fucking 2 hours.
What do you reckon?
Tuck Shop Talks.
I was going to say Soch hour.
Tuck Shop Talks.
Oh,
With Luke Socha, the canteen lady.
yes,
Oh, tuck shop.
Yes.
You could talk everything canteen.
yes.
Anything new coming with the canteen? Staying, going?
Super Duper's are coming.
Watch your space.
Super Duper's are coming.
Chicken pies are coming back. Watch your space.
What else have I got going on? Oh,
But
Four
this-
Pines Pacific Ale's on its way.
How?
As another beer option.
Do we need another beer option?
I prefer just
No.
another red bear option.
Yes, but I got them really cheap, so that's why it's happening.
You
Yes,
did
better.
tell me this. You said
I don't mind.
Yes.
some money. Smart from you.
If
Um,
Hendo put his hand in his pocket and did some work, we'd get an exhaust fan in that canteen, and I could
hand
do
in my
proper
pocket,
chip.
mate.
Actually, if I sell all of the Pacific Ales, 4 Pines, maybe I could afford to do it.
Can we allude to the work that we've been doing off? I was one that's... No, Brad and I were the ones that spoke to Dan Sneeze about potentially sponsoring you with a full fucking container bar, mate. So you can have that.
I'll be a part of that.
Yeah.
You're
So
not spending any money on that, though.
We're acquiring it for the club.
Yeah, it's
No, that's
it's a
incredible.
long-term
That-
investment.
I would love.
Long-term investment.
I would love to see that.
And if it happens the way I want it to happen, or we want it to happen,
Time frame?
watch this space.
Time frame?
I might actually keep running the canteen if that happens.
Depends
Estimated
on-
time frame.
Depends on how much crack Scott Flanagan brings for Dan Sneeze on Old Boys Day.
Ooh.
So
I think we're going to go ahead and do it.
I'd start ordering now.
If history tells us anything with Scott Flanagan, there will be a
So
lot
he
of crack.
sells a lot of crack.
We
Yes.
have a lot of our trades in the Azzurri fucking business plan. So
The only thing we don't have is a
plumber
shipping container specialist.
and a plumber.
Yeah, we got a plumber.
Because I need one. Who is it?
I can find a plumber.
So we don't have a plumber.
I definitely can't
I've
help
got
you
a
there.
plumber.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm no good at plumbing.
No.
I don't like.
I
playing
sit in
with
front of a
shit,
computer
so-
all day.
Dude, I struggle fucking going to the toilet. So
Mm.
there we go.
I did notice that your toilet does flush with both buttons at the same time.
Gonna comment on that. It's the studio toilet, mate. Low budgety.
That's fair. That's
Spend
fair.
too much money on a producer.
Yeah, we spent too much
Yes.
money on the bloke passing us beers. So smart from us.
Yes.
Mention
A necessary evil.
Let's make a serious mention on the outro here, but that because we are getting out of here very shortly.
Yes.
Well, shortly we mean 15 minutes.
No, by shortly we mean fucking shorter than that.
Well, we've got Mason's mind wrap to go.
Warp.
Anyway, let's go. Let's go.
Because it's fucking warped over there.
Let's go.
Yeah, just sort of shout out your Austrian family because the only reason we got fucking 9 views is because of you, I heard.
Yes, yes. I
thank
do
you very
have
much.
some family over in Austria, up in the north of the country.
Did they appreciate my accent, or was it
Nobody did.
offensive?
They actually
Cried
understood
racism.
it completely.
Good.
Cried
I'm glad.
racism.
What they said to me was, "This bloke must speak our language."
Yeah, I think
And then
that was evident.
And then he said that you told him his last name and realised he's a Pole. And they didn't like him anymore.
Yeah, but they're also confused like me
Yeah.
with the flag.
Yeah.
Which is okay.
Yeah, I mean.
What have you got? Red, white, red? Is that Austrian?
Well,
Or is it the other way?
fucked if I
Yeah,
know.
it's red, white, red.
My main
White
heritage
stripe
is
in the middle.
Hungarian, to be fair, but they all neighbour each other.
And that's green, white, red.
Yes.
Red, white, green.
No, they're just hungry.
There's 3 there.
Make a good fucking salami.
Yes, and a goulash, very good.
I do love a
okay.
good sausage.
Yes.
Um,
But yes, the family in Austria do appreciate the pod, and the family in Hungary have been very busy. But I hear that they may watch it this week.
Busy building a shit
and of course,
house.
we want to build. We want to be international before we know it. More than Austria.
Well, we were international before we knew it. It wasn't until you opened up the computer we realised we were fucking seen more overseas than we were in Australia.
That's true.
That's very true.
Because of the copyright strikes.
Oh, we were seen in the headquarters in fucking USA.
Funny fact though, 22 views only last week because of obviously the timing was very off, and I just released it.
Came in on the Thursday, Friday, when everyone had listened to it
went on YouTube
internally.
on a Friday,
Yes,
but it was
yes.
everyone had already seen it, so obviously the views were going to be low. But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to put it out there. But it was very surprising that we had 13 new people out of those 22 views.
Yeah, that's the bizarre part.
So I'm thinking it must be some other country.
Who's
That means it's
actively-
growing. That's great.
Love that.
We've got
We're
new
gonna to be-
new subscribers. We've got everything.
Yeah, I love that. But yes, we appreciate you coming on, mate.
No, thank you
Yeah.
very much for having me.
Thank you for making the trek out to God's country.
Thank you for
Call it.
This is
speaking into
actually-
your microphone.
Very close to my home,
Yeah,
so
that's probably
it's
a home game for you.
you know what? I'm actually happy to come anytime.
Actually, that's a good point. Isn't it?
When we have nobody else available, such as it. There you go, you got it.
I'll back it.
Here's a thought:
Okay.
a wide lens, and have 4 of us.
I'm not paying for it, so sort out yourself.
You want to be in it? You invest in it.
I've invested. This is my house.
Yep.
So
And I mentioned it over a quiet Chinese on a Tuesday night.
we
So
mentioned it over talking about fucking Crocs.
oh yeah, that's a good point.
Well,
Anyway,
I'm
get
glad it
started
came
on
back
that.
in.
Yeah, speaking of
Anyway,
which-
however you got it back,
Yeah.
I'm glad it's here.
yeah, well, it's upgraded. It's not just it's visual. It's not just voices in the ears for a
Yeah.
change.
No, and it's a
Yeah.
lot more publicly appealing too. There's a lot less cancel type information involved in
I
it.
don't know. Ivan might get us.
I did say pedo on the pod too. So
We're at strife. But
Nah, that's
speaking of
safe.
which, let's just go straight into the new one we got this week. It's called Mason's Mind Warp. We're just going to, because he has a stroke 15 times a pod, we're just going to see where his mind's at before we leave and make sure he's actually lucid, not fucked in the head.
I've been festering on this for a while now. I've got 2 things this week.
Maybe that's why he looked at you stupid, because he's been festering on the same topic for
So first one, I'll start
He
with
was
what I
worried about
found
forgetting it before he
5
started.
minutes before the podcast started. White card.
Don't know what that is.
Well, you got a red card.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's yellow cards.
What's
There's
a white
now a
card?
white card.
Oh,
What the white card is, you get a white card for being a good person. It's almost like good blokesmanship.
Right, so we're going
Why
to
the
start introducing them into the club.
So I've got
No.
2 things. One, why have we got it? Why do we need a white card? 2, how long until someone says, why isn't it black?
We're towing the line here. We're towing the line here.
Or any other colour.
I want to steer it. Why isn't it?
Oh, is that yours? Sorry. That was gonna taste funny.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hate it.
I don't like the idea. Hang on, no. I'm gonna put a bit of a spin on it.
Okay.
At the end of the day, how often on a football match do you get recognised for doing something nice for a bloke?
I did the other week.
No. How often do you get recognised for doing it though?
Once. In 25 years.
How often do you get
So whatever that
recognised for
breaks
being a
down.
toss bag?
Oh, heaps. How often do you get recognised for being a goof?
Apparently for 2 weeks off.
Frequently.
Frequently. So I like that aspect of it, that you get recognised for being a good bloke. But I don't like the fact that it's a card. Why don't you just say,
well done, mate?
well done, mate?
Yeah, thanks for that.
Just give him a little like.
Why's got to be a card?
A little clap's fine,
Right?
or a thumbs up.
Or even
Pardon me.
I'm a big fan of the referee coming up and just giving you the old, well done, mate.
Thanks for doing that. Yeah.
Oh, that
great.
made me feel good just doing that. Then.
So
See,
why
I
don't
don't-
just do that?
Yeah.
I
Blokes
don't.
being good blokes.
Yeah, I don't understand the white card. I just had another one pop into my head. Pineapple on pizza. Yes or no?
Out. Fucking, it could fuck right off. Cooked pineapple is disgusting.
I'm not out for that.
In.
I'm not buying a ham and pineapple
He's a
pizza.
weird, eh?
No, but if it's
yeah.
there, I'll
but-
eat it.
Hawaiian
yeah.
is the bottom of the food
Yeah,
chain.
but I'm probably having like a little pizza scrolly thing that's got pineapple in it.
Fucking oath.
Yeah, and more often than not, bacon instead of ham, and it just.
Rank each other off. Yeah, get your pineapples out.
Yeah,
well,
well,
you can-
you wanted to
off
know
you
where
go.
my mind's at. That's where it fucking.
Oh, I get
Got off
it.
to-
It's like the complete opposite, mate. It's gone from white cards to fucking pineapples on pizza.
Well, this is how his mind is working. It's fucking great.
Dude, my brain's so fucking wired at all times of the day.
You've been here
Brilliant.
Scott Flanagan too much.
And my final one is
three.
yeah.
Can you save some of this?
Well, this
What
was-
do you get next week?
This was the one I was actually going to lead off with, and then I had more develop over the last sort of hour and a half.
Right.
Price of rego. And this comes from
the club
something
or
else.
for your car?
No, just in total. Oh, it could be anything. Price of rego is
Anything that's got
ridiculous.
registration
Sa-
involved.
sounds
But I
sounds ridiculous.
talk about football registration because you'd
Right.
understand this as our new
What
semi-registrar.
do you want me to tell you?
Fucking exorbitant.
We're cheap.
We are, but
Whilst-
still
yeah.
at the price we pay, costs unbelievable. It costs $80 to play AFL.
While I agree, and it's great that we're one of the cheapest.
Sorry, I'll
There's three things here.
hang on. I'll rewind because this
Okay.
has come from someone telling me that dancing costs $1,500 a term.
You fucking got us here.
$6,000 for dancing.
Now we're on a touchy subject because I've
Oh, yeah.
been in the AFL scene and I know what it's all about.
Cheap.
AFL give $1.7 billion to grassroots football every year.
The way it should be.
The way it should
Absolutely.
Be. What does Northern give? So I'm going to fucking say it. You give that fuck all. You ask for money.
They have a slush fund of just in case. You had a just in case. It was fucking COVID.
You had it just in case.
Yeah.
Just a teacup. Fucking want some raspberries, you idiots.
Fucking hell.
If this gets us fucking DMAC, I don't care. Have it.
Mate, I'd be
That's a fair D-Mac.
happily taken off the air for this. This is one I'm quite passionate about.
I'll put it out there, but their cost. So we pay $550. I'm gonna break it down for you right now. We pay $550. $211 per player goes to Northern New South Wales
And
football.
what's that for?
Fuck knows. That facility out there,
But no cunt uses.
well, no one's allowed to use it. Is an NPL.
Well, no one can afford it.
Well,
That's
too.
true.
Oh, Swansea can.
Oh,
They got
yeah,
$4 million.
$4 million in grants, mate. They've got their own fucking facility.
That's
that kind of
right.
money.
Absolutely.
So $220 for them, $115 for FFA.
That's crazy.
Where does that go?
I don't know.
Pays for players like Jackson Irvine. That cunt needs a headbutt.
Probably paying for Cum Dog's fucking salary, I'd say.
Qantas Socceroos.
How was he the captain
Oh.
against Colombia or Ecuador or whoever we fucking played the other day?
Can we have a bit of a discussion around the Socceroos? Probably doesn't have to be this pod because we'll go all night.
Yeah, I think we're definitely pushing the limits of pod time here.
Fucking no chance should we be called the Socceroos. That's just
It's also spitting in the face of football.
I'm okay
Literally.
with it. I'm okay with it
Why?
because it's all I've
No.
known. What are you
So
going? The football ruse. That sounds
No,
right.
it shouldn't be that at all.
I agree.
Oh, just-
that sounds
just the-
terrible.
Football
It's just
Australia
like we just call ourselves Australia. Why would we have some fancy fucking name?
because we do with everything.
That's fair. We really do. What do we got? Like the Matildas. Obviously,
What's the
for
cricket
girls.
team?
What's the cricket team? The Australian cricket team.
That's probably the only thing though.
Okay.
Like the
That's
hockey would be the
also-
There's
Kookaburras.
a hockey ruse.
Hockey Roos. Oh no, what's the Kookaburras then?
Yeah, that's the hockey.
Oh, the
ruse.
hockey as well.
That's a men's hockey.
Yeah.
The Opals,
The Opals, yeah.
which is the
That's
female
netball, isn't it?
No, basketball. Females basketball. You got
Yeah.
Boomers. I like
Boomers.
the Boomers. Why were you with the Boomers?
Oh,
You're
we'll be
about
a
old enough to be a boomer.
Yeah, that's right.
Played for Boomers. Hot fact.
Anyway,
Played
that's
for the
another
Boomers or,
discussion
like,
for another day.
Basketball
So-
boomers
Yes,
or
correct. Under 16s.
Oh,
True.
is that
he's a busy boy.
what's the darts team called?
The darts team, the New South Wales or the Australian team?
Both.
Australian darts team? New South Wales darts
So
team.
they don't fuck around.
Waratahs is the New South Wales team.
That's
but
the rugby
Australian
union
ones-
team.
team as well.
No one knows the darts team.
Anyway, yeah,
That's
but
poor.
yes, I'm moving back to the taxing.
Sorry, yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
because
it's
I
breakdown.
started this on.
It does tell you that when you sign up where the money goes.
fucking
It's stupid,
man.
isn't it?
And the club takes $100 per person to pay for the fields, the lights, and the facilities that we apply. That's it.
And
Everything else is-
this stuff.
And gear,
and gear. Well, you got that for
which
free.
is fair enough.
Yeah, this year we do.
Yeah, we got it free last year too.
No, it cost me
No.
$500.
That's still the breakdown's the same, but you still get all the gear for free.
I don't look at it that
Yeah, but
way.
I didn't get to keep that gear.
You
That's
got,
a good point.
You got a polo and you got tracksuit pants and you got a jacket for nothing.
It cost us a fuck.
That's still
Stupid amount of money.
$200 worth of shit for nothing.
Yes, especially being charged you had a kappa.
Oh my goodness me.
Yeah, well, we're not going to go down the capper route, but anything that you get from the club that you get to keep, you don't pay for.
Yeah.
So,
Speaking of
Yeah,
registrations, and we talk about ridiculous registrations, you were talking about dancing being $1,500. The MPL youth.
Oh, hit me,
Is-
because I fucking hate this.
My brother last year played a bit, paid $2,000. Well, my dad paid
Who for?
$2,000. Western.
Age?
18s?
Fucking-
18s maybe?
That is
that's
disgusting.
And-
18s, I think?
And the
Yeah.
thing is, what was the last young player that we produced that was actually of a fucking quality level that's playing at a super club?
It was going to be Ben Kanarowski. He was going to play for Bayern Munich.
Yes, he did.
He'd be lucky to play for us.
Are you talking about Australia in general?
Because he had a
As an
leg
Australian
amputated.
player,
Up.
Who was the last person other than Mark Schwarzer to play for a club that was of any sort of fucking pedigree?
Matt Ryan played for Arsenal.
Connor Met.
Yeah, it's true. No.
Connor Metcalf.
For who?
He played for Australia.
That's good, but who did he play for him?
He's playing for City, I think. He knows Matt Sokolsky.
I don't like
See how we're scraping the
Yeah,
barrel each
I don't
other?
like Daniel
Matt
Arzani, but
Sikorsky
he
should.
was at Man City, was he not? Or he signed to
He
Man
signed
City
for
and then
Man
was
City.
loaned.
He's loaned back.
Yes, and then he
Yeah.
Okay,
Blew his knee out,
then
now
he
he-
played a senior football match for a major club in the world. That's Australian, other than Tim Cahill.
and that's not a goalkeeper.
That came
In
out of
last
the
20
Australian
years.
system.
That's fair.
That comes through the northern system, for fuck's sake. They spend so much money on nothing other than themselves.
That's fair.
You can see why this was on my mind.
Can you see why this is a touchy subject? And we could rattle on about this all night, and I'm not going to because it's going to give me stress. I'm going to lose
No,
weight.
no, we
That's
can
right.
talk about it after the pod, but we
can,
can't.
but I'm not
We
doing
can't. Yeah, we can't kill.
Simply, in my mind, prices too high. Can't afford.
Or
Kids
give
can't
back.
have fun. Yeah, give back. Give back.
Don't give a fuck about paying the money. Give back.
Mm.
Put
I-
money into
yeah.
7-year-olds so that they can be good.
Oh, you get your $100 voucher, so you don't have to pay for your rego
That's
for 1
enough. I
year.
don't pay for that.
That's what I mean. I like, you know,
You can't tell me that AFL and rugby league is under $100, but soccer, football has to operate differently.
In relation to the insurance it costs to play those sports because they are contact sports. Fucking stupid. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not going to get into this anymore because it already makes my blood boil. Steam's coming out of my ears. You can't see it quite. Because
I've
the
been
camera's
sitting on
muted,
that for a week, so you can imagine how I
We'll do this
feel.
earlier in the pod next week.
you can video me back in.
I've
Because I've got more to add on that front.
I'll have something a lot less touchy next week. It'll be something where my brain just
This
goes.
could be, over the next 4 weeks, this could be a pod special where we just come and talk about how shit Northern is.
Well, you know how we said we could do less or more.
More is
Seems like we're doing more.
you can do more while you're off for 4 weeks. This could be just a one-on-one with you, talking about how much you hate paying fees across the board in anything.
I am European. I
strike.
do like money.
He had to think about what he was going to say.
and confirm
And confirm
that
that's
money
right.
is good as
And on
European.
that note, we'll finish on a stroke.
Yeah, I think we're going to finish on that because if we go any further, I'm going to fucking sweat too much.
It's not that hot. It's not.
Are you hot?
My cheeks have been red since the moment I walked in
That's
here.
because you saw Mason's cock. Anyway,
That is true.
that's us for today, this week. Hope you enjoy. Good luck watching fucking an hour and 50 minutes of this.
I will.
Especially us losing our mind at the end,
I will.
or me in particular. My head's gone.
I think we were all going very quickly there.
Yeah,
Big trouble.
There was
It was
a lot of
brewing.
anger.
Yes.
There was a lot of anger that
Yes.
just got boiled up. Can you not do that? We're gonna put Mason's mind warp at the start of the fucking pod next week.
Then nothing will get done after that.
Nah, because it'll be venom.
It's got to be the end. No, I'm telling you.
Yes.
Joey Krajewski.
Don't bring him up too much.
Nah, it'll be a lot
Wait
less.
till Pete listens to this and he'll be rattled to his core by
Look,
Joey.
honestly-
Again.
You want to see him roll up? Don't talk about him. For fuck's sake.
That mind warp was very targeted.
Can you
Very
make sure
targeted.
next week in your mind warp that you talk about Pete so we can just talk about how much of a fucking pest that bloke is?
Yeah, I'll bring him up. I'll bring him up. How about him complaining about people climbing on his train? Just, mate, you're not having to work. It's people on your train. Fucking sit down. Put your hands on your head.
That's why they fucking do it.
That's right. Because you're a pest.
Because you're a fucking pest, mate.
That's right. They're not climbing on you because they
What was it?
believe in climate change. They believe in you being a pest. So.
Yeah, what was the famous saying last week? You can't spell pest without Peter Fraser. You're a pest.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much, mate, for coming on. We appreciate it.
No, thank you very much for having me. It's been
Enjoy
fun.
your nice Mozzifield ride home back to Medowie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And yeah.
Any last words for the viewers?
No, I think I'm good.
2 weeks in a row now I've asked that
spend some
question.
fucking money in the canteen. It'd be good.
We've been waiting for
More beer cards.
Yeah. Just say something.
Yeah, it would be nice.
I did thank yous a few times actually. When we started, I said thanks for having
Get
me.
in the fucking studio.
Is that Wilson from Ness? How have you got your hands on that?
We had a.
Oh, it is.
It's Wilson. It's Wilson's cousin, Matumbu.
I thought you were ending it.
We're done.
Done. We're finished.
Anyway, thank you very much, mate. We'll be back next week.
No,
Monday.
thank you.
We have a special
Mondays, Mondays are it. Decided.
Yes.
Mondays are
Monday
it.
seems to work.
This is not a random. This is not a random day anymore. It will be
And
Mondays.
you get the
So
full feeling then, because by the time you're doing it later in the week, you just fucking hate yourself. So,
it doesn't matter. It's Monday, Tuesday, Saturday.
do you need help, mate?
Fucking.
Anyway,
Have
thank
as-
you very much.
We're both not, but that's fine.
Yeah,
Have as many strokes as I do. You fucking wonder.
not surprised. Thanks, boys.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
All right.
We'll catch up with you next week.
Comment, subscribe, do that.
Yeah, and hit the bell thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dingo.
Turn the
Dingo.
notifications on.
Yeah, that.
Ah,
Whatever that is. Bell
sweet.
thing.
Yep.
All right.
Oi.